The College Basketball Experience Preview and Picks episode for Tuesday, January 20th. The Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, make real money predicting sports, people. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. So do that, and remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
What's up, everybody? This is Cameron Krog from Loyola Chicago Ramblers, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride. Shout out to the Broad Stop. Thank you, guys.
Experience Preview and Picks episode for Tuesday, January 20th. And oh man, coming off an all-time heater, just not in basketball. Subscribe to the College Football Experience. But yeah, basketball actually a great slate of games, but man, I got my ass kicked today. Feel like there was a couple awful beats, but also some terrible plays. Fuck you, Binghamton. We'll talk about it all, but if you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Database Dant, aka Pick Dundee. That's how to pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
What a day. What a day. Some days you just wake up and the birds are chirping. I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the College Baseball Experience, always serving that high heat over there. And we got previews coming up over there in the next week. Buckle up. Give it up for the great Noah Bieniek. How are you, buddy?
Had to turn myself off mute for a second there. Doing pretty well. If you count the Natty game for me, which I did give out that pick, I went 500 a day. But yeah, I had a losing day with you. And yeah, we've got a straggler to join the show, hopefully later.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, this is why you should be subscribed to the football and the basketball experience and the baseball experience, because diversify. Yes, I had a tough day in hoops today, man. But I did give out Miami plus the points. I also gave out a 25-1 first touchdown prop on Riley Nowakowski, which made me over $2,000 just on that play. And then also nailed the score prediction of the fucking game, 27-21. So I'm on fire here in football, but in basketball, boy, today was a tough day, man. Today was a fucking tough day. Let's just jump into it, man.
I started out hot and then cooled off quick.
Yeah. Right from the start, we cashed. This was triple lock.
Yeah.
On Monmouth as they stuck it to Northeastern. Or whatever happened. Because in the first half, Monmouth looked like shit. Second half, adjustments, King Rice and company got it together. And they rolled. Your thoughts on this outcome as the Hawks, 10 threes they made.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Second half adjustments here came in handy as on KenPom you can see like how many points they scored in each 10-minute interval of the game. In the first 10 minutes of the second half, they scored 31 points, which was more than they had at halftime. And then also You mentioned how many threes they hit. How about how many threes they held Northeastern too? And that's part of Cohen and their, strength is the 3-point shooting. They're better than the average team from deep, and they only made 4 today, 4 of 24.
Yeah. Yeah. Northeastern Taylor 2 halves, but yeah, they struggled there too. Next up was a game. I mean, that's the thing that stood out too, is a lot of questionable lines I thought on yesterday that we will drive home into this. This was an interesting line. This one I actually understand a little bit, but I thought St. Francis was playing better ball of lately. That's why we picked St. Francis. Mac actually bet this. Credit to him. I stayed away. St. Francis drills a 3 at the buzzer to win 63-61 against Stonehill. Hilarious considering St. Francis made the NCAA tournament last year. They were dropping down to D3 at the end of this season, and they've won like 3 of 5 or 3 of 6. I forget but shout out to St. Francis, the Red Flash, man. Mac made money on this shit. Your thoughts?
I actually think Stonehill shot better from the floor than St. Francis in this game. Just looking at the box score, because I did not watch this. I think I'm a little stunned on how this result happened, and having not watched it. So Stonehill had, St. Francis had 3 guys in double digits and made 17 free throws, and it looks like that was a little bit of the difference. They also forced quite a bit of turnovers. This is probably where the damage was done. 21 turnovers for Stonehill today.
Stonehill's terrible, dude. I mean, St. Francis is pretty bad too, but at least they made the tournament last year.
Well, how many of those guys did they keep? It wasn't
none.
many.
None. They all dipped out. Same with football. Next up was a game we started losing, or at least myself and Mac, because we locked Towson. Even got the best of this number at 5.5, and I can't believe they ended up winning this game. But Towson survives 59-58 against Drexel. I felt like Drexel was the better team watching this game, but hey, you find a way to get it done. Pat Scary's bunch do. We lost you money here, so. Your thoughts on this one?
I cashed the under. The under 126.5. And the two teams combined for 117 here. Not a whole lot of offense to go around for either one. Towson shot terribly, and that was probably what did them in. Crazy enough, they had 18 offensive rebounds to Drexel's 2, and they were able to just win by 1 total point.
Yeah. Someone said, I think you're my dad. Have you railed any black? Hey, I never discriminate. All right. Next up, Vermont, Albany. This was a rigged game from the start. I dove into the stink. Of course, Albany drills them. This is kind of the theme of the night for all those rigged games. I mean, shout out to Albany. Vermont is certainly not as good as we thought they were, but still, I find this spread ridiculous. Tell you the truth.
And this was probably on us too. We definitely didn't mention this on the show last night, and I don't even know if we caught it after what was that, Thursday's game, that TJ Long was out for Vermont, one of their better players. So that's probably why the line was a little short.
Yeah, I didn't even watch this game. Did you watch this game?
No.
Yeah.
I was in the car from like 1 to 4 today, so didn't catch a lot of that early slate.
Yeah. But I did bounce back after this loss with a win here as Siena wins by 8, laying 6.5 against Fairfield. They were drilling them by more. I mean, they made it actually a little dicey down the stretch, but Siena had a bigger lead in this game. But they needed this. Siena needed this the way they've been playing lately. So that was kind of the angle on me locking them up. Did you play this game?
No, I did not, but good bet on your part. Yeah, they had 3 guys basically go for 20 points with Gavin Doty dropped 24. Shotes had 21, and Coyle with 19 there. Yeah, good win for Sienna. Back on the right track.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place this year.
Yeah, I thought that it would be a little bit smoother sailing than it has been so far. Especially given that they've lost a couple of home games in the league play already. So
Yeah. And then this one, I should have dove in on this one. I stayed away. I should have just listened to my instinct. The line stunk to me. I just stayed away from the whole game. I thought Sacred Heart was a lot better than Ryder. I picked Sacred Heart. They won by 20. Should have. These lines though have been fucking. I felt like I know I had a great weekend, or I had a bad Sunday, but I had a great Thursday, Friday, Saturday last week. But man, these lines have been weird this past week, and I think this is a perfect example. It scared me away from it. It truly scared me away from the line. I was like, what the fuck is this line? I think it should be favored by 8 or 9. Sacred Heart drills them by 20. Your thoughts?
I don't have too many. Mainly just shocked that Sacred Heart crossed the century mark in this one. But yeah, like with the whole handicapping and eyeballing lines, I know you guys are typically better than me at that, especially in this point of the season, because I'm balls deep in college baseball preseason work and not watching enough games intently with my typical full command center or with attention all there. But yeah, you guys typically point those out a little bit more than and I kind of look at the model and base it off of that. But they have been super smelly the last couple of days. So
well, I feel like had they just made this like 6.5, I actually think I would have locked up Sacred Heart. But I was like, what the fuck is this 3.5? Why is it 3.5? So it's got me rethinking everything. You know what I mean? And the ones I'm going in on, like I told you a second ago, the Vermont one, or there's some other ones we'll get to. I'm losing on because I'm like, this is just, what the fuck is this number? Anyway, next up, Bryant NJIT, Exhibit 3. Oh man, NJIT wins by 24. What?
I will say this too. I wanted the Highlanders last night and I didn't go, but yeah, I was close with this one too, and this one also smelled because of the short spread. So
yeah, senior football. Senor. If your gut tells you 8 or 9 and you think the line is short, well, what makes you not take the short line then? Well, because sometimes it goes both.
What's happened in the last week is making you kind of second guess that when you've seen lines move by 6 or 7 points, like, when am I catching this line type of deal?
Well, it makes you think that, like, what was it? The NJIT game before, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They're the same team.
NJIT was taking on UMass Lowell. Now, I believe Lowell this was back, what day was that?
This was Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday of last week.
So Lowell, I think, is supremely better than NJIT, especially now. Early, if you would have told me this is like the first,
and as a program, over the years.
So the first week, if you had told me they were playing in like November 3rd, maybe I could buy it. Opening night of the season, but Lowell's been a great program. They've shown great steps of development within this season, and you're just like, they've been way better than NJIT, really, since we've ever done this show, right? So you're sitting there like, what the fuck is this line? Because that line was like, do you remember it off the top of your head? It was something phony. It was like fucking 6.5, I feel like, right? Or 5.5, right?
Every new day, just wipe it. But
well, I got burnt on this. Because I took Lowell, and NJIT ends up winning by double digits. But that's a perfect example of it going the other way, where it's like, I should have just listened to the line movement being ridiculous, because I don't even understand how they got that number, right? Like that number, like NJIT is a really bad fucking team, a really bad team. And Yeah. So I mean, that's one where it goes the other way. So if I keep diving into it, you lose. I took lol. You know what I mean? When we did this show last night, I believe Bryant was a 1.5 point favorite when we called the actual game. I could be wrong, but I believe so. I still thought it was weird. I thought it was phony. So we went in on Bryant, thinking they were due, and no, NJIT wins by 24. But I didn't even think that was possible. I didn't think NJIT could beat another division. Not even Valley State. Not even Valley State would I take them to win by 24. No. So, yeah, I don't know. The lines have been fucking super wacky though the past like 10 days. So,
the Rooster, I would just say everything in the America East the last week or so has been very weird.
Yeah.
There was 3 games that had lines not even posted publicly last week. Just very weird.
Yeah. Next up, we had Wagner, Fair Dick. Hey, I got this one correct. Fair Dick wins by 7. Did not bet this game. Mac bet Wagner. What a maniac. I couldn't believe he bet this game. I wouldn't have bet this game. This is the last game on the day I would have bet, I think. Who'd you take here?
In this one, I believe I took FDU.
Yeah, I think you did. Then New Hampshire, Maine. Of course. Once again, I lock up Maine, right? I believe the line should have been Maine minus like 4.5. It was 1.5. So I go, but I don't care. Don't think about it, Colby. Just take Maine. Well, they only score 48 points at home. New Hampshire drills them by 23.
I talked about 18, this last night, though. Like, Maine has these games. You go back and look. Like, they've struggled to cross that 50 mark. Canisius, they only put up 43 at home.
I'm out on these bastards.
I tried, but Mac keeps pulling me in. He's like, they're the best 0-10 team. They're the best 1-13 team or whatever it was. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm done with the Black Bears.
They really struggle to put the ball in the basket. They really do. They are one of the more offensively challenged teams in the country.
I mean, you can't lose to New Hampshire on your home court, you fucking losers. Next up, I did hit this one. And this is one I don't believe I locked up on the show, but when I finished the show last night, because on the show, wait, hold on. On the show last night, it was at 6.5, and I said if I can get it back to 7.5, I'm going in on Merrimack. Well, I get done with the show. What time did we get done last night? I don't know. 6 a.m. Actually, it was like 4 a.m. last night, I think. Go to my book. 7.5's out there. I jump in on Merrimack plus 7.5. And they take it to Marist all day long by 13. I did not think they would win like that.
Stunning box score here, by the way. I don't know if it's probably happened before. I don't know if I've caught it. There were 2 starters in this game, one for each team, that played 35 plus minutes and scored a total of 0 points. That's hard to believe that it could happen to not one, but both teams. Brogna played 33 minutes, put up 0 for Merrimack, and Jaden Collins Roberts played 36 with 0 points. That's something.
Shout out to Marist, who was 2 for 16 from 3. Not going to win a lot of games doing that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Merrimack, man. They're a good team, man. They're a solid team.
Yeah, for sure. And their zone can fuck up some teams, and that's, I think, the second game in a row that they've done that to somebody. Quinnipiac, I think, was really poor from the outside. 4 of 12 in that game. Yeah, like teams just shoot really poor from deep against Merrimack. They have a top 35 defense against 3-ball this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still surprised with that final score. I didn't think I thought Merrimack was live to win it, but I didn't think they would win by double digits at Marist.
Yeah, Marist is usually a machine at home.
Yeah. Then this one got my ass kicked. You guys won a lock battle as you guys took the Peacocks. I took the Gales. I think it nailed. Did the cocktail napkin nail this one?
What was this final score again?
14. I thought you called it at 14 last night.
Yeah, that one was a little bit off, like in favor of the Peacocks. And yeah,
I saw
that was right on the number.
I saw Rocco Miller, or I think it was Rocco, maybe it was Goodman. I saw them tweeting about how they were projected 11th in preseason. St. Peter's was 11th.
Oh, get out of here! Really?
Yeah, that's what I think Goodman tweeted that.
Mac and I picked them like second.
Huh. Maybe he's quoting the actual media day when you go and the people vote.
Well, there's no way they have a media day for MAAC, right? It was just online.
See if you can pull that up right now. Go to Goodman.
I'm going to mine first because that's hard to believe.
Yeah.
I've got all of my predictions on the cocktail napkin just in conference individual sheets. I picked St. Peter's.
You nailed the exact cocktail by 14, but yeah. Shout out to our friends in Mexico there.
Oh no, I was low on St. Pete's too.
No, I know that. I know
picked
that.
them
I know
10th.
that. Oh shit! I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant for the game.
No.
Wow.
Basketball preseason poll. Maybe it was 2 years ago that I was high on St. Pete's. MAAC preseason poll. St. Pete's was 11th.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, folks. I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. New year, new gear. Yes, the SGPN merch store has a bunch of new items for the new year. And right now you can get 10% off everything with the promo code 2026. Get yourself a Pick Dundee t-shirt or a college baseball experience hoodie. Jump on over there. Promo code 2026, SGPN merch store. You can do that in the app. You can do that at sportsgamblingpodcast.com. You got it all right there. And remember, as always, to let it ride. We're also brought to you by Avo. Yes, make more money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit every time you decide to place bets. They do this by spotting arbitrage and plus EV opportunities for you faster than the competitors. And they keep you super organized all in one place. If you're new to arbitrage betting, you're finding opportunities in the market where you can bet both sides to lock in a profit. It's easy to use, easy to understand. All right. But in case you did have questions, they have step-by-step video guides. So jump on over there, sign up, pick the sportsbook that you use or sports books that you use, and let Avo tell you how much to bet to guarantee a profit. Still unsure? Check out the free Discord at Avo Official. That's AVO Official, and see the success people are having for themselves. Get started now at avo.bet. Use that promo code SGPN for $18 off. That's avo.bet, promo code SGPN for $18 off. And we're also brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. Yes, all 50 states. You can trade markets in sports, including college football, college hoops, NFL, NBA, NHL, and much, much more. You can even trade first touchdown props like the one I gave away today, 25-1. Besides sports, they have a ton of other markets, including politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. Kalshi, you can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN. All right. Let's go. We are back on the college basketball experience. Shout out to Solo Malt. I'm back. You guys dropping picks in the comments. I miss you show. You guys rock. There we go. Good to see you again. Next up, I ate shit here. This is one where I didn't understand the line. Once again, I didn't understand the line, but it was going too high. I was like, why the fuck are they laying 12.5? So I was like, they're telling me to bet Quinnipiac. Well, Quinnipiac did win. It took overtime. And to be honest, they probably should have lost in regulation. But they got it to overtime and they won by 6. I lost here. Mac, this was a lock battle. Mac did win this. The Jaspers. Did you take the Jaspers too? No. Yeah.
No, I did not.
Yeah. Hilarious game because I thought Manhattan should have won it outright. But Quinnipiac got it done. They stretched the game to overtime and they escape with the dub. Shout out to the Aqueduct. As I know, one of the things that stood out to me about the game was Asim Jones had 30 points.
Yeah. Did you catch any of this?
I did. I had this on. Yeah.
Were there any fireworks between Gallagher and Pecora?
Not that I could tell. I didn't have it on my main one. I did not have this one on the audio. So this was on. Yeah,
I was just wondering if there's any return fire from last time.
Yeah, I didn't see the handshake line, so maybe there was some shit talk. Hey, fuck you, kiss his ass, kiss my ass.
But yeah, that was a tightly contested game. Yeah, with that looming over it. So
yeah. Great game though. Next up, I should have bet this. I picked Mount St. Mary's correct as they win by 10 at Niagara Falls. Did you bet this?
I did not have the Mount, no. But good win for them. Maybe Mac had his boy Donnie Lynn here. I know he was talking about the coaching map. No, I know he was talking about the coaching match up there. But yeah, they had a good day offensively. Grabbed 34 boards and forced 13 turnovers. So good day for the Mount on the road. Get a victory over the Purple Eagles.
Yeah, let's go back to talking about rigged games because good God. Triple lock on Central Connecticut State. First off, we couldn't understand why they're laying 1.5. So to going back to our friend in the chat that was talking, why don't I just go in heavier on those games?
Yeah,
here's a perfect example why.
Yeah.
I mean, I had this as like a 7.5, 8.5 point spread, like
in your head.
And it's sitting there at -1.5.
Yeah.
And so, but we said, fuck it. Let's double down, triple down on Central Connecticut State. They got drilled by 18.
Yeah. I mean,
now it does make my my Mercyhurst power ranking of number 1 of the new teams in the Northeast hold water, but
very much so.
But this is ridiculous. Come on. This is a rigged game. I'm with Damani in the chat. Like I didn't see a world where this was happening. What the fuck is this, Bieniek? What is this game?
I got no clue. Maybe the fake lake show showed up for the real lake show. Otherwise,
something's up here. Something's up.
Bernie Blunt went for 20.
Yeah, that's our favorite player.
Yeah, one of them.
And Mercyhurst just took it to him like all game too.
Kyler Bryan, fuck this game.
Yeah,
FBI game. This was a rigged game.
I just don't get it. Someone else had sent me. Let me see. Actually, someone else had sent me one that was hilarious that we should talk about too.
And to Clark's point, Central Connecticut was missing a starter, but one starter, I don't know if it turns into an 18-point difference.
No way. They should still be able to handle their own here.
Because I mean, it's not like I think he was a wing, and
yeah,
not much of an offensive presence. He was below average offensive player in D1.
I just want to say this though, like there's always occasionally like a stinky line, but I've been doing this shit a long time. This has been more in the past 10 days. Yeah. And I would say then I think in like the past since I started the show.
And there's not really a reason for it.
Yeah.
Like we can sniff them out around exam time, around holiday time, when a crowd could be less influential or when, students' heads could be in a different space. But I got nothing here. I really am perplexed on some of the lines that we've seen, and it's been every single day, one or two, and it's blatant. It's not like they're trying to hide it right now, which is really weird.
Yeah,
Because it's
that's what I'm
not just
saying,
us
man.
online anymore, like pointing these out and talking about them.
It's just like the best way to explain it, I guess, if you're just a lay college basketball fan tuning in, is like when you see it every day. Every day you start this grind on November 2nd and you go until April 5th or whatever. But you're looking at the numbers every single day. So you're in a rhythm of like what you think it should be. Sure, you could be off a point or two, or but you kind of just know, and you're just like there's more moments where in this 2-week stretch or this season, but specifically the 2-week stretch, that I'm just like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, and
I
mean, sure, maybe we were late to the party on an injury, and it wasn't like he's one of their star offensive players or like a pivotal defensive player. I just think he was a wing who scores like 6 points a game. Sure, maybe we're late on that. That doesn't move a line 3 points in favor of Mercier's, in my opinion.
You thought it should have been 4.5. I thought it should have been higher.
I mean,
I love Mercyhurst. I love Mercyhurst.
Had the game at 1. My model had it a little bit higher. I think it was 4.5. But yeah, it smelled from the get-go. And usually,
I thought it should have been 7.5.
If my model has it 13 points off, I'm like, okay, that's probably a misread, or I fucked something up. I'm still relatively new to the game. But if it's like 3 or 4, I'm like, okay, I have an edge here. Like that's normal and that's actionable. But yeah, very weird.
Well, let's talk about another weird one where, of course, I did dive into it. UMBC laying 5.5 at Binghamton. I said, okay, so they're basically telling me Binghamton's gonna cover this. I play Binghamton, even though I know I've been on this very show saying Binghamton, I think, is one of the worst teams in the country, like bottom 10 worst team.
Was this a double lock for you and Mac?
Yeah. They lose by 20 to UMBC.
Crazy.
I mean, I would have set this once again. I think Binghamton's terrible. Now, I will say this. I think UMBC is a fake good team in this conference. So maybe the line makes a little more sense if you dive into that. But I still would have set this at like 8.5 to me. Maybe 7.5 if you're being generous, but 5.5, I'm like, huh? So yeah.
I got nothing on all these. There was a bunch of 2:00 games that I just wasn't able to catch today.
Yeah, I ate a big pile of shit right here, but I did cash right here. Won a lock battle against Mac. As Fran loses by 1, but they cover the 4.5 up as Penn loses 64-63 to Harvard. Almost lost this game. Almost won this game. Like outright.
Yeah.
This was a pretty wild ending. Like Penn hit a critical 3 to make sure I did not lose. For a second, I thought I was going to lose this the way my day was going. But I mean, I still didn't have the greatest day when it comes to hoops. Thoughts on this one as Harvard gets the dub?
Yeah, so we've seen Penn now for 4 games with Ethan Roberts back in the fold. This was their best player out the chute. He was dropping 30-point games left and right. He missed 4 games. They played Rutgers and George Mason tight without him. And it was like, okay, maybe there's not much of a difference here in the team. But, I mean, in the 4 games that he's been back, 19 points, 28, 25, 27. He's just that volume scorer for Fran that he seems to have, whether it's Iowa or Penn. And I do think that they're better with them. And they almost knocked off one of the better teams in the Ivy, in my opinion, here. Close but no cigar.
Yeah. And shout out to Beware of Dogs. Cheers, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Also, cheers to Carlos Daniel giving us $10. You must don't be from the dirty South. Remember me, Dundee Pet Squirrels. I'm from Crescent City, New Orleans. Love the damn show. I do remember. All right. Yes. Cheers, Carlos. Appreciate you, man. I do remember you, man. And cheers to that, man. Next time I'm in New Orleans, we got to get a drink. Next up. You guys nailed this one. I stayed away. I did pick Yale, but I stayed away as you guys locked up Yale, and it cashed as they won by 17 against Colombia. Your thoughts?
I don't have a ton of thoughts. Again, didn't really get to catch this game too much, but Yale ran through them again. So.
I don't think the parents of the players caught this game. So even though I guess they're two respectable programs, but it's just everything else going on. Yale ran through them.
Second blowout in a row for Yale, and third and 4 games. In between, though, they lost their Princeton. So, yeah.
Yeah. Next up, Cornell Brown. I stayed away on this one. I believe I took Brown. I think Mac locked Brown.
Mac locked the Brown guys because he just went on a roll locking Brown
they
guys.
They lost by 22. Yeah, they lost by 22 to Cornell. Shout out to the Big Red as I had this game on for a little bit, and Jake Fegan, 31 points, 9 boards. Shout out to the Big Red there. Next up, I lost on this game. Of course, the line that made no fucking sense. This was a double lock for me and Mac. Is this triple? Did you go on this?
No, I had the under, which also ate shit.
Yeah. Lemoyne wins 83-77 against Long Island. Really took it to Long Island the whole fucking game. I just don't understand this. What if I told you Long Island had 18 offensive rebounds and Lemoyne had 2? How do you lose this game? How do you lose this game? Doesn't make sense. Points in the paint.
Lemoyne had 22 free throws made to Long Island 6.
Yeah, and Long Island was 6 of 12 for the free throw line, which is terrible. But how about this? Points in the paint, Bieniek. Long Island 48, Lemoyne 28. What? This is a rigged game. This is another rigged game. Flag it. Flag it. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Second chance points. Long Island 22, Lemoyne 4.
Tennessee Rainwater had 10 free throws today, made 8.
I mean, Lemoyne had more turnovers than Long Island. I don't understand this box score. What?
And you watched the game too.
Yeah, I did watch the game. And shout out, the NEC app really fucked me on the Chicago State game. The screen just went dark. I tried it from multiple TVs. I was convinced. I was like, maybe that's just the app on this TV. No, just went completely, just no eyes on that game. Bad play, I guess. I'd make the same bet tomorrow, though.
Well, I mean, when have you not bet LA?
Yeah, but I feel, dude, Long Island's got like athletes. Lemoyne doesn't have shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I think Lemoyne keeps a decent program right now, considering what they've had to go through the past couple of years.
Yeah,
this
they were
should
a good
not
D2 program too.
Yeah, you should not lose this game if you're Long Island. Come on, Rod. Next up, St. Joe's and VCU. We ended up, me and Mac double locked VCU. I saw Phil Martelli Jr. have some comments that St. Joe's need to name the court after his father. I agree. This was a game. I mean, VCU wins by 7. I know you picked St. Joe's, Bieniek, so nice pick, but kind of thought this place was lit too. I kind of thought VCU would just run away with this, and they never got the chance to.
You like those comments about like telling a school to put your dad's name on the court?
No, I just think they should. They fired him unjustly.
I just think it should happen organically. I don't think you should go out and say, "Hey, put my dad's name on the court."
I think it depends on the scenario was like he should have never been fired.
No.
Like, so I think it's like if you're kind of like, hey, fuck you, school. To me, normally I think I agree with you, but I would say like in this scenario, I'd be like, yeah, well, they're not cool with me until they fucking put my dad's name on the fucking court. You know what I mean? Like, you want, like, I remember what he took him to a fucking Elite 8.
Yeah.
What? You're St. Joe's. What are you talking about? You should have had a lifetime contract the second that happened. Shout out to VCU though, for not tripping up here because St. Joe's did play pretty good. Your thoughts?
Don't have too many.
Yeah, Damani. Sorry, continue. Yeah.
Yeah, they were just looking for new blood. No, I got nothing to add on this one. I unfortunately wasn't able to catch it. So
yeah. Next up, I lost on this one. Good God. I lost twice on this one because this was the front leg of my parlay.
yeah,
I was laying 1.5 with Prairie View. Dante Horn had a huge game for them, 32 points, 3 steals, 3 assists, 3 boards. And I still managed to lose this game. Alcorn State got it done. I think Prairie View is better than Alcorn State, but credit to Alcorn State. Omari Hamilton had a big game for them. They were.
This is another one that you probably got fucked by injury news. Tyrion Joseph was out for Prairie View. Now that is a player.
No one would have had that shit. But no one would have had that shit.
That's their best player. So,
but I'm saying like that was not reported. Is my point. It's not like some of these conferences are just getting hip to the injury report thing. Most of these don't have to abide by them. Bad play. I also lost on this game. All of us, I think, did.
Yeah, this was bad. This was maybe one of the worst picks.
I actually thought we were going to get home until the second half.
Yep.
Like at the like maybe the 10-minute mark or 12-minute mark of the second half, I thought
I was able to catch the second half of this one, and it was just not a contest when I tuned in.
I caught it too. Yeah.
I don't know at what point
they had that trap. They had that half court trap or full court trap going that was just giving them fits. They suck.
They also got dominated on the glass. Good Lord. 39-19.
That's what I mean, though, is normally when you see that, hey, Long Island, normally if you dominate the glass like that, there's no way you lose the fucking game. You know what I mean? Tell me I'm not lying here. Like, you really have to be shitty to lose the game when, like, go back and look at the Long Island box score. They dominate points in the paint. Yeah. They dominate rebounding. They have less turnovers than the other team.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you lose that game?
I don't know.
Shout out to McNeese. And shout out to this game. I watched this game. This was a pretty good game, man. This place was lit. Howard got past.
Watch this.
They won by 9, but it was a close game down the stretch, maybe like a 4-point game. Next up, this one took everything. Yes, me too.
What is
George Mason, 69. George Washington, 64. 5-point win, triple lock. Want to talk about this. I got DM'd, or maybe not DM'd, or tagged on Twitter about how we don't talk about fixed games when we're on the winning side. That's not true. That is not true.
We mention it all the time.
Yeah, we have talked about this shit a lot on the show when we've hit I won a rigged game. Sometimes I battle Mac or something. Yeah,
I like to think that we're all really good at calling each other out if we don't mention it, because I mean, Mac and I literally were going back and forth about one of the games the other night. So, yeah.
Well, and this is one where I didn't think the line was rigged from the start. I thought Mason should be favored by right around this number. And
especially at home, like on a holiday, like these two typically play around this time of year, and these atmospheres are rowdy for this game.
Well, and part of what I asked him to explain, because he was accusing of why we wouldn't do that, and I go, I disagree with your assessment, because I know many a times saying I won this rigged game against you, you or Mac or whoever, but I'm saying, he was like, they went 1 of 5 on free throws down the stretch. They threw a cross court pass out of bounds, which they did, but that's a pass that's commonly thrown out of bounds, in my opinion. Like when you're doing for the 1 3-point line to the top 3-point line. Yep. And you're bringing the guy over. That is that pass.
It's a low percentage pass.
Yes. The free throw line, that's just college basketball. I didn't get any inkling that this game was rigged. Any
No, and
inkling. Yeah.
Mason had a chance to run away in the first half. They were up. So George Washington opened that game. It was something like 19-7, and George Mason went on a 27-8 run. It was, you look up and it was something like 35-23 or something. And they had a chance to really kind of pull away, and they weren't able to. Every time that George Mason looked like they built momentum, George Washington would answer. And it was a really tight game.
Mason had a 3.5 minute drought at like the 5 minute mark down to the like 1.5 minutes or whatever. Like that almost cost Mason the fucking game.
I think Washington went on a little bit of a drought at the end too.
The very end, I think, right?
Yeah. They went on like final 2 minutes of the game. They had 2 points or something like that, which is what that guy was talking about, probably with the free throws. But Washington only missed 3 free throws, so it wasn't like 5 or whatever he's saying. So, but yeah, this was a
great game,
great
college
crowd basketball
too.
game. Yeah, and the thing that I took away from it too is George Mason they look more athletic and better on the offensive end of the floor this year. This was a game that I felt I was really able to get a good gauge of Mason's offense. You know, they've been better than a lot of the teams that they've played up until this point of the year, but they're able to make more shots than they've really ever have in the previous 2 years with Skin.
100%.
I think
before
they've had
the defense before.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
This year, I don't know if their defense is as good. They don't have like a.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is,
protector.
but it's still good. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
They were good. They were good at the perimeter. They were able to put ball pressure on George Washington when they crossed half court, and that really bothered G-Dub. So, yeah, that was a solid game.
Yeah. Shout out to Mason. Perfect time now. They're what, 18-1, is it?
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect time to start your football program. They are at Rhode Island, by the way, next on Saturday, followed by a home game against Davidson, and then on the 31st they're at the Bonnies. What Bonnies team will we see?
That Rhode Island one will be tricky.
Yeah.
Coming off this game, Rhode Island is off of playing Richmond though, so maybe if they win that one, we'll see. But
I need some more victory tequila, but so I was having a tough day at hoops. Even with that one, like I when Mason had that big, it seemed like they had all the momentum there at home, and even that I had everything I had to work for today. I felt like
this was my last win of the night. I had picked Miami with the points and the under, but yeah, this was my last one of the night.
No, I won this next one right here. This was a double lock, and cue up the fucking. Oh no, I didn't. How am I out of order here? I lost this game. Sorry, I thought it went that way.
Yeah, this was Bama A&M. I think I was the only one that picked this. I think both you and Mac were on the Yellow Jackets here.
Yeah, and I know someone had tagged me. This game I did not watch. Someone had tagged me that there was a gigantic delay when Alabama State had a lead.
Really?
Early,
Okay.
like I don't know. I don't know what happened, but someone was
Bama
telling
State's
me
the Hornets, not the Yellow Jackets. Same thing.
Did I say Yellow Jackets?
No, I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to. I thought it would be a close game just because it's a rivalry game, but I thought Bama State would prevail. And I also don't know what someone tagged me in this delay. I don't know. I did not catch this one.
Alabama State was winning.
Apparently, they were up a few points. It was in the first half. I know that.
Okay.
Because the tweet implied that. The tweet was saying, "What the fuck's going on in this game? They just delay the game when Alabama State's got a lead and the momentum." But it was early. Like it was. I want to say it might have been. I don't know. Someone in the chat. Did you guys catch this?
I'm looking online. We'll see if I find it. Who knows?
Anyway, shout out to the dogs for getting it done as a dog. Next up. Is this the game? Yes, this is the game I hit on.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
Ooh.
Well, buddy, we got more than a
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
We got money in the pocket here as they stuck it to iDub by 22 on the road. Did not have this on the bingo card. I thought they could be live to win it. I did not think they would go on the road and win by 22. But when you go against,
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
then anything's possible. Bieniek, your thoughts? Did you have this on your bingo card of a 22-point win, or not even 22? Did you think they could even win by double digits? I didn't even think they could win by double digits on the road.
Yeah, I got nothing. Did not see this happening at all. 30 points the other way of the spread.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh in the chat.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
All right, now I really want to bitch some more. All right, because I cashed there, didn't take the money line. Wish I would have took the money line. This next one fucking stung. So and shout out to the people in the chat that or people on Twitter that thought I hit this. They're like, you lucky fuck. The line was 1.5. I was not lucky here. And if you watch this game, first off, Marquette had the lead from like the 6 minutes into the game until like the final 2 minutes of the game. But then they should have lost, and somehow they got the game to overtime on a fouled 3-point attempt. And then in overtime, we're at the free throw line, tied up, 4 seconds left. Guy makes the first, right? The second, of course, he misses, which would have made me the money. Unbelievable. Ben Gold, you motherfucker, you. This is one of, I lost 3 games by a free throw today. This is one of them.
So was the guy online talking about why the game was delayed at the beginning or during the game?
I'm not real sure, but I was led on to believe during the game.
Because the game was delayed at the beginning because the women's game ran long.
Maybe that's what he's alluding to.
I think that's what.
That's not that big of a deal then, though. I thought like they were up
that
like
happens
10.
Every other
I thought
day
they were
of
up
the
to like
SWAC.
15-4, and then it's like, nope, we got water on the court.
Yeah, no, the SWAC they travel with both their men and women's teams, and they'll play both games on the same day. So that happens. They just schedule both games like 15 minutes apart. I don't know what they do. Yeah, hilarious. Alabama A&M, by the way, somebody posted the box score. 29 points off of turnovers. Alabama State had 5.
I can't believe I lost this game, especially like they had like a double-digit lead at like, I don't know, what, the 15-minute mark? Come on, Mark. You fucking losers. I know you still got the win, but come on.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think they're happy with the win. This Nigel James kid has come out of nowhere. That game, he went berserk. But
38 points tonight.
He's had a handful of good games in a row now. He's a freshman from New York for Shaka. So, yeah.
Next up, I stayed away from this game, but I'm sure Mac is pissed. This might be a rigged game. I watched this whole game. Now, I didn't watch super close because the national championship was on, but Princeton was up almost the entire fucking game, I feel like. And down the stretch, Princeton had a 7-point halftime lead. Down the stretch, Dartmouth did have a nice dunk to tie the game up, but then they basically went on a buzzer beater. I don't know if I buy this one. I'm going to circle this one as potentially rigged. The line made no sense from the start. Princeton was up. Not that many people were at this game. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know how they got that line. How the fuck they get that line?
I mean, Princeton's not been super convincing this year.
Fair, but I still think their program is just light years better than fucking Dartmouth's. You know?
Yeah, but it's a down year, and they're on the road. Like, I don't know. This one I'm okay with. But yeah, you've got a couple of people in the chat agreeing with you. So
Well, I didn't lose money on this, so I didn't. Well, I'm just calling it out for the line. I thought, to me, I would set this line at Princeton like laying 3.5, and Dartmouth was favored, and I thought that was weird. So there you go. Next up, this hey, I actually went in on this game. Bethune started chasing the dragon here. Bethune and Doc Bradley get it done. Needed overtime. Reggie Theus has got to start playing Doc Bradley more minutes. 87-82 got home with Bethune, but Doc Bradley.
He played 29 today.
I know, but he clearly is like the best player on the court. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they have a couple other good players. Their guard, was it Heedy?
Yeah.
I think it. Yeah.
And Morris typically had better games.
But Bradley's definitely a difference maker. Shout out to Bethune for getting home there. That was a battle win against Mac there with APB. So
I take that back. Actually, Morris has been terrible for them this year.
Yep. And yeah, that's all we got here. Next up, shout out to Norfolk State. They stuck it to Elizabeth City by 25, better than East Carolina. Sure. Then after that
makes sense.
This is the game I was trying to watch but couldn't watch, but I still cashed on it. Won a lock battle against Mac. New Haven 62, Chicago State 56. Get this shit out of here.
How do you attempt to rig a game and still can't rig it?
They didn't even have the fucking game on TV. It's just a black screen. I was like, perfect. No idea what happened here.
Honoring Martin Luther King.
MLK Day. I would, you know what? I would really appreciate that if that's actually what they did. They're like, fuck this. We're
screen.
He doesn't approve. He wouldn't even approve of our basketball team.
You got to post
just show
your
a
black screen. Remember when that was a trend?
Yeah. Oh man! Shout out to New Haven. They came through for me though. I'm telling you,
36 rebounds for New Haven to 23 for Chicago State.
New Haven's better. Their program, like they and New Haven was 14 of 14 from the charity stripe. They don't miss these free throws. All right.
Chicago State with Gillian was good. Chicago State without Gillian is ass.
Gillian needs a head coaching gig. All right. He needs a head coaching gig.
I mean, he took that. I mean, a lot of college football coaches have actually gone the route that Gillian just took, where you were a mid-major head coach. You go. He actually
Kane Womack, exactly. Yeah.
But he was an assistant in the same league. That's a little bit of a detour, but taking the assistant coach at a power program is a similar route to some of.
Well, I think had it not been Rod Strickland, who is a former NBA great, I don't know that he would have done that in conference. But shout out to New Haven. And then next up, we got to talk a lot about this rigged game here. This is 100% rigged. I had Loyola, Maryland. I had Loyola, Maryland money line. Okay, so the money line, Loyola had a double-digit lead in this game. Double-digit fucking lead, right? Bieniek, can you pull up the? This was like a 2-point game at a minute and a half left. To lose and not cover this was disgusting. Like this was the right side. I'll fight anybody on this shit. Loyola was the right side. They had a double. They're the only team that had a double-digit lead in this game. I mean, come on. What was it? 2 minutes left. 2-point game. 2-point game. Lehigh's up 2. And to lose this game and not cover 5.5 was filthy. 7-point win by Lehigh. Just the over fouling.
Filthy.
I mean, this one hurt me. This one hurt my soul because I was like, okay, don't if you're gonna lose the money line, make sure you just get the points. Make sure, yeah, right. I mean, this is a rigged fucking game. This is a rigged game. The chat's with me on this one. This one was brutal. What was that score with a minute and a half left?
minute and a half. It was 79-78. I mean,
this one really fucking hurt, man.
yeah, with a minute and a half left, they scored 9. They got outscored 9-2.
That's what I'm saying. This is a rigged fucking game. Over fouling to make sure you got over that number to me. Honestly, it was like when you've lost, you've lost. Stop over fouling. How did we see so many teams foul?
Yeah, they fouled twice under 10 minutes.
Or 10 seconds.
Under 10 seconds. Yeah. Fouled
Rigged.
Twice. Here.
Rigged fucking game.
7 seconds to go, and they were able to get a foul off with 0 seconds to go. So, 1 second left.
Rigged.
They counted the foul and got 2 extra points there. It would have been a cover.
Yeah, and shout out to sports. It's all rigged. We need to be on the right side of the rig. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. But I bounced back with a lock battle win against you guys and the Nazis. Stephen F. Austin absolutely destroyed the Nazis on MLK Day. Tuskegee Airmen play of the day. 17-point win, and this was never close. I had this shit on. Yeah. Any thoughts on this one, buddy? You didn't lock this. You just picked it, right?
No, I locked Nichols, so this was a lock battle. And yeah, they got destroyed at home. That was pathetic.
Yeah.
The Nazis just laid down like they're prone to do.
Yeah, like those bitches are used to doing.
Yeah.
Next up, we cover this game. This was a lock. We needed everything we could get, but we got home. Sela loses by 3, 5.5 cover. I don't know. Who'd you pick in this game?
In this game, I want to say I had Sela.
Yeah, we got home here. Next up, man, we should have bet this one. Montana drilled Northern Arizona by 30. That job's going to open, by the way. I think that
Northern Arizona, yeah. Should have probably opened last year.
Wonder if Tommy Lloyd's got an assistant that could come up there.
Yeah, last year.
Well, I think he's friends with the administration because his son was on that team last year.
True. Yeah. Last year they had a squad. This year it was a little bit of a rebuilding year, but you just needed to cut the cord if you didn't win with last year. I'm checking that roster again for this year. I don't think he's on the team this year.
I don't think he is either because I remember him being there for senior day last year.
Yeah.
Unless, you never know that in college sports these days. But
yeah.
The fuck is that?
Shout out to Daniel Cady. He's saying,
the fuck is that?
Yeah, Montana rolls Northern Arizona. Then this is exhibit number 2 of the missing free throw. So I got 2.5 here. Houston Christian laying 2.5. This is a lock battle win for Mac.
It was 2 years ago, by the way, for Liam Lloyd.
Was it 2 years ago? Jeez.
Yep.
See, I'm getting old, man.
We're getting old.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, this game was brutal. Because we got fouled on an N1, the biggest basket of the game. Dude drives the basket, gets fouled. I'm laying 2.5, Bieniek. This is like one of their guards. He makes a great athletic play, gets fouled. There's 10 seconds left in the game. 8 seconds. I don't remember. I'm like, fuck yes. Old-fashioned 3-point play. We make the free throw. We're home because Northwestern State's there's not going to be no time left. And if there is and they miss, they're going to foul. Of course, he misses the free throw. And Northwestern State then gets a shot at the win. And they take all the fucking clock so they don't foul. Oh, my God. Dude, I felt like this was tough, man. I felt like I should have got home here. Now, it was a back and forth game, so I don't want to bitch and say Houston Christian was the right side the whole fucking time. But still, just knowing that you have one of the better scorers at the free throw line was A little annoying. One free throw, and I'm home. Clark, I see you cashed on Northwestern State. You and Mac win a lock battle against me, but it's okay because I battle right back. Because I don't know about you, Clark, but Mac locked up Lamar and I locked up New Orleans. And New Orleans took it to Lamar all fucking night. I watched every second of this game. 89-76, the No Limit Soldiers get that dub. Your thoughts on this one, Bieniek? Did you bet this?
Did not bet it, and I think I took. Lamar. I did not have a huge opinion on this game, but yeah, that one was a curb stomping.
Yeah. Then this I believe was a triple lock, and we all lost. And I want to bring this game up. Because Northern Colorado got out to an early lead.
They did.
What if I told you they only shot 3 free throws at home and Montana State shot 21?
That's kind of just Northern Colorado style of play, though.
They're just not aggressive.
They're not a downhill team.
Well, we almost rallied in the final minute. Like we were making progress, getting back in this game. We just ran out of time, but I felt great about this game.
Yeah, that one would have probably yesterday at that time before the game happened, probably would have been in like top 10 most confident picks of the year for me.
Yeah, dude, I felt great about this game. With Montana State coming off the Brawl of the Wild. Oh man, this one hurt. This one fucking hurt.
Yeah. Smiley's gonna have to show me before I go in on him again this year.
You know who doesn't need to show me is Mississippi Valley State, because I cashed on Florida A&M laying 11.5 as they win by 14 and hold Valley State to just 48 points there at home.
You were all over this.
Dude, I have faded Valley like every SWAC game, and only one of them have I been burned. So I think 3 of 4. They're terrible, as you know this. But I mean,
yep.
It's the markets haven't adjusted after that one win. So yeah, shout out to Charlie Ward and company for getting it done.
They haven't beaten a D1 team.
Yeah, they almost, like I said, they lost by 1 to who was that?
Prairie View.
Yeah, that's still what?
Yeah.
Then this should have been a part of my SWAC play because Jackson State won by 5 against Texas Southern. Picked this correctly, just did not bet this. And
I
then
got nothing on this. Didn't really monitor this one at all.
Well, I watched this one. I watched the nightcap. A&T, which got out to an early lead. They had an 11-point lead in the first half, and I was like, catching 5.5, up 16.5 points right now. We're fine. No, Hampton wins by 21. It's a tough day, dude. Today was a tough day. It was just the way, like missed free throws, or like I said, gigantic momentum swings. Like this reminded me of the Marquette game. It was tough. Triple lock too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, all in all, today I was 12-17 on locks. Lost $500.
I was 5-6.
Actually, I think I lost $600.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was I
parlayed some shit, but so I lost $600.
I started the day 5-1, ended the day 0-5, basketball wise.
Yeah, well, football saved my ass because I made a shit ton, but I definitely got destroyed in basketball. Game balls. Let's get to it.
Hey, and by the way, before we give out the game balls, I saw we were tagged on this. Game balls mean absolutely nothing to our picks or anything. Somebody was like, "You picked all 6 of these games wrong."
Well, first off,
I give out my game balls to teams that impress me or like surprise me. If there's a team that I felt really confident about winning and covering, that's a pretty easy game ball when the other team pulls off a money line upset on your bet.
And were they saying it to you? Because all three of our faces were on that. I hit on Maryland and Wichita, so I mean, I don't know what the fuck they're talking
No,
about. But
I don't know if it was directed at me. They were just like, you picked all of these games wrong or whatever. So I don't know if it was all of us.
well, they need to separate, regardless of whether we do that or not. Like, I value this show. Yes, we have a gambling tone to our show. Obviously, we're part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. We love to gamble, but at the same time, we're an entertainment show. But I'd say rule number one is we love the sport.
We're college basketball fans.
As someone just said in the chat, man, I love how these guys talk every game. Well, that's because we love it. We genuinely love it. You can't cheat that. You can't cheat that because most people, if I walked into a fucking barbershop or a goddamn grocery store or wherever, and I said, Prairie View is playing today in basketball, you know, I feel pretty good about my lock. They would, against Alcorn State, they would say, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, stop talking to me about this game.
Who's Prairie View?
Yeah.
Where
like,
are they?
Little house on a prairie? What the fuck are you talking about?
Are they
like,
located in Kansas?
We genuinely love the sport, whether we win or lose. We love college football, college basketball, college baseball. So us doing the game ball segment is to really just talk about and get excited about, like when Nebraska's 17-0 or George Mason or, you know, these great stories. We like that. I like thinking about that. I like, even in the off season, I'm like, man, can Tony Skinn continue to build George Mason? He's turned that fucking corner. He's taken Kim English's job and then just ran with it. And that's just that's just one example. The next example is whatever, you know, Mo Williams at Jackson State, man, can he turn a corner there? Is that such a hard job? I know he starts out ridiculous road games. I would love to see if he could turn the fucking corner there and then be the powerhouse of the SWAC moving forward. I think about shit like this. Noah thinks about shit like this. Mac thinks about shit like this. So that's what our game balls represent, is our love for the fucking sport. Anyway, with that said.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, Bud Chetta. Appreciate you too. Thanks for tuning in.
There we go. Bud Chetta. Thank you, Bud.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And wherever I'm at, if you're in the air or wherever you're at, if I'm in the area, you got to come out, grab a beer. I'll buy.
Daniel
game balls
talking
though
about this, by the way, too. He's like, can't wait for baseball. Go Bloomquist. Personally love the extension. Did you see that news, Colby? Arizona State's going in on full 34 scholarships for baseball. They're one of the only schools that have publicly
do they do it for hockey?
I don't know if they do full scholarships. Their AD is a former baseball player there, so he's like all in. Personally, I would have wanted Bloomquist to have shown me steps in positive direction. I thought he kind of underachieved with that team last year, but the lineup's loaded again. They'll need some guys, some arms to step up on the pitching side of things, but Arizona State should be good in the Big 12 again.
Yeah. That's good. I'm at to pay close attention. Shout out to Pure Ruckus, friend of the program. Think about this shit daily, which is why I love this channel. You guys help put my soul at ease. Thank you, man. Because that's, like I said, that's, if you can't tell that by how much we record or talk about stuff, or just the fact we just talked about Arizona State baseball for a second,
or just the fact that we're talking at 3 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of indicators you should be able to read about our, but anyway, with that said, top game ball of the night. New Hampshire. Get the fuck out of here. You won by 20 against a rival.
There was one
on the road.
Sure. Yeah. There was one on a tee that I thought you were going with first, and I'll take it. Beeftown, Maine.
Oh, okay. I think you're going to say Mercy. There's a lot on this.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
They won by 22 on the road in league against a good team.
That might be a rig game.
Fine.
But I watched that whole game, and they took it to them all game. I think
Smashed them.
what normally indicates, I guess there's different tones of the rig game, like the Eastern Michigan game where they just didn't show up the first half and then the second half they look great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, second game ball Mercyhurst, the real Lake Show, because they put that show on and won by 18 against Central Connecticut State. Where are you going? As I hear White Tiger waking up in the background. Second game ball.
Yeah, the real Lake Show blew out the real Blue Devils. I'll give one to George Mason winning a rivalry game. Great atmosphere at home there. Taking down a rival.
Yep, and then I'm gonna stay with these new schools. Lemoyne. This was a rigged game, 1,000%. You got out rebounded by 20. No, by more. 18-2 offensively. 16. Yeah. Points in the paint, you lost by 20. Turnover battle, you lost by 2. But you won the game. Rigged, but shout out to the Lemoyne Dolphins.
Rigged.
Where's your final game ball?
Dude, coming into this game, man, Nichols was 7-2, and they just got squashed at home by Stephen F. Austin. The Lumberjacks are the real
Stephen
deal
F.
this year.
They might, dude. The more I watched them today, because this was it wasn't like a spurt late in the game. That was an ass whooping all game, and I'm like, dude, if they make the tournament, they might be a dangerous draw. They might be a dangerous draw, man.
The Southlands they've improved. I didn't see it coming from SFA necessarily this year. I thought they would be better with Brower, but at the same time, that conference has just put a lot of money into the athletics in the last few years with the NIL and everything and a rev share. So yeah, it's good to see.
Let's go, folks. Want to tell you that the college basketball experience is is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. And Underdog is bringing the playoff magic to the NFL playoffs, all playoffs long. Every playoff weekend, open the Underdog app to see what promos are waiting for you. Jump on over there. Underdog's got a brand new offer. New customers play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been crushing it. They crushed it college football. Now it's over. So NFL, they crush it in NFL, especially last year in the postseason props. Playoff props, they gave out 22-12 on reception props, 6-1 on touchdown props. Super easy to sign up. Run predictions off the house model, or you can mess around with those sliders. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. That's Rhythm, RITHMM. Download it. Use that promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back on the college basketball experience. You are tuning into 98.4 college basketball experience. Guess we have a guest that has arrived. He may have done 16 Jaeger bombs earlier tonight. His name is Moneyline McIntosh. What's up, buddy?
Long time no talk. Might have caught a cat nap in between football and basketball.
What happens, especially when you come fresh in from doing 6 whippets, 3 Bloody Marys, 16 beers, and that strange aperitif they gave you of a Grand Marnier to end off the night.
I told Rebecca, I was like, "Oh shit, you got to go. I got to do a show here." So we're back. Yeah. Let's go Super Tuesday.
Oh, you got to leave, sweetie. Oh my God, did I eat your ass tonight? I
was like, I got to do the football show.
You get me a couple whiskeys. You give me a couple whiskeys. You know, a former Dub V coach wins the Natty, or former Dub V player wins the Natty. Of course, I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be excited.
Signetti. You know, everything good in life starts in Morgantown, and a good day to everybody.
Well, I'll say this: a good day. Go check out the College Football Experience reaction show, because Well, let's just say I made over $3,000 on college football today. So excuse me if I had a shitty day in college hoops. You should be subscribed to both. Bieniek, he woke up. All right. Bieniek, minus 10,000 odds that he fell asleep sitting up on the couch. On the couch with a can of Bud Light in his hand. Guarantee you.
You mean Miller?
Yeah, he's Miller. Yeah, Miller.
Yeah.
Light.
Guarantee you though, like SportsCenter's on, he's just sitting there, and it's just like, and the can is right there.
Yeah,
I know this right here. I know this. There we go.
I woke up and go, oh shit, we got a show. Oh, there in the recap, we're talking about Long Island sucking ass. So.
Rigged game. Actually, we were trying to pinpoint this, Mac.
There were a lot of rigged games.
There was a lot of rigged games.
Oh my god!
You losing Princeton.
Oh god! Ridiculous.
The worst was Lehigh. Lehigh, in my opinion, Lehigh Loyola Maryland game. I'm like, just get the fuck out of here.
They led the entire game.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. You could lose outright because I believe Lehigh was making some plays, but to not cover those points, I'm sorry. Now, sometimes we cash on riggings, but I'll take my loss. There, but that is a rigged fucking game. That is a rigged fucking game. You can't convince me otherwise. All right, let's jump into tomorrow's slate because,
glad to be here.
There you go.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah,
I'll tell Rebecca we need to do it after the show and not before the show. I mean, I gotta have my legs, Joe.
Yeah.
Well,
you better tell Rebecca tomorrow at 6 p.m. when these games tip.
Oh,
honey, I'm busy. I cannot eat your ass again. Because why? Because Toledo is in Amherst taking on UMass.
This is
all right. This is a lock. I don't buy this Toledo bullshit.
I'm sick of this.
I am locking up UMass. I had this one circled from the start. Phoenix gonna battle us. Watch.
Go ahead.
UMass is hitting tomorrow. No, I'm not going to say that. UMass by 7 tomorrow.
Hey, in my heart, it's by 20.
Mac, you're locking up UMass, correct?
Absolutely. That rig game they just came off.
UMass laying 1.5. Bieniek, are you battling us?
No lock battle, but I am picking Toledo. But I'm staying off of it because it's a back-to-back road spot, and it's the toughest travel spot in the league. So pass.
The only problem is Frank's. Look, I would expect better from a former bouncer because bouncers know, especially Frank was a bouncer in Miami, LA, New York, Chicago, Vegas, even DC. You know how to cheat the system here.
Yeah.
Right? You make the line look big. So everybody then builds up and then you come in and it's packed. You know all about how clubs work. So when I turn on UMass basketball and I see 4 people at the game, I put that on Frank. He should know you guys got to make this look better from the outside. You better let those 4 people in the fucking first layup of the game. All right? Keep the doors fucking locked. I want people at Amherst that are driving by to see that statue of Dr. J and say, look, there's 4 people waiting for this shit. Maybe it's a hot ticket. Double lock on UMass. Phoenix taking Toledo. Next up, Lynchburg. Watch out. They're live tomorrow, guys. Heading to Baltimore to take on Morgan State there.
Is this Liberty?
I can't take Lynchburg with that logo. That logo bothers me. The fact
it looks
that
like an esports logo or whatever.
It does.
Logo.
It does, man. It bothers me so much because they're a recent school. Like they're a recent athletic department. Like they didn't.
Gotcha.
This bothers me. Like you just really phoned it in. It's like you took a fake, like you you said esports, which works, but also like anytime you couldn't get like the NFL licensing or the NBA licensing, they'd have these games that come out when you're a kid. They couldn't get the licensing, so you're like, yeah, they're taking on the Dragons. Seattle Dragons or the Denver Dragons, right? And they'll throw out this logo here. Or you could do an expansion team at NBA Live back in the day. That's what the fucking logo looks like. No thought into this fucking nonsense. The Dragons, well, you don't want to offend anybody. You're offending me, all right? You're offending me with your fucking weak-ass mascot. You know what? Just for that, Morgan State rolls. Mac, your thoughts on this one?
Terrible logo. Lay it.
Yeah.
What is Morgan State doing playing a non-con game on January 20th?
It's not the only one of the day.
I know.
Next up,
another MEAC, like schedule MEAC teams. Like it's conference play.
Hilarious.
This game is fire. Is Akron.
The other one's your boy, Mac.
I know. I mean, I don't blame the MEAC at all for like scheduling a cupcake this time of year. They already took it up the ass in prostitution for 2 months. Like, if they want to schedule Bobby Joe, bitch ass, whoever it is, like, I think they've earned the right.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
Once we turn the calendar in January, it's conference play. Like, you earn the right in December
you can't criticize
or November.
You can't criticize the MEAC for scheduling a bye game. They already played 9 bye games on the other side.
I never criticized them for scheduling the bye game. I criticized them for having 2 different bye games within their conference when you could just schedule those 2 teams against each other. It's conference play.
But I think you just want to get a win or two. Like they come in with these jaded records.
Schedule the win or 2 in December or November.
I was looking at this shit.
What if they can't get the gym availability? You act like these aren't broke ass programs.
And why are they broke?
Because they got fucked over.
Yes.
Way back today. Like
yes. And that still carries on today. And you can start with the TV contracts.
I've been going back and forth with people all day on scheduling. I mean, I'll never criticize the MEAC or SWAC for scheduling a bye game. Like they take it up the ass enough on these
didn't schedule or criticize them for scheduling a bye game. I criticized them for playing the bye game in the middle of January.
Yeah, but I'm with Mac's side. I'm with Mac's side here because, like, to me, like, if you know your meal ticket for your athletic department to stay afloat is going to play 20 of these fucking things in November and December, then if that's what it takes in January to get it to me, because honestly, I think as someone that's not super close to these programs, I'm just saying I think it's hard to sell when you're 1-13 when you get done with when you're starting conference play, and this would be my I'm not saying this with extreme validity, but this just my opinion watching the sport, right? Is let's say I'm the new athletic director of Jackson State or whoever in the SWAC or the MEAC, right? You say, okay, well, this is our blueprint of how we made money. We have these bye games in November, December, nonstop, right? Nonstop. You're going to hit the road because we need this money. Well, that's a bummer because we're not going to be able to beat these teams, especially like maybe 1 or 2, like say, remember Grambling knocked off TCU or whatever, right? But it's like, we're not going to be able to do this. We're not going to be able to, like, this is going to be very hard. They have a lot more money than us. And especially once we get started on the road, we are not home until when we're home. We're like the fucking Rolling Stones traveling, right? So we're going to come into conference play at, 1-13, 0-14. And then we're supposed to sell tickets. The local community is going to say, this team fucking sucks. They're not going to know. They'll know, okay, at Iowa State's tough.
If they're an educated fan, they know what's going on.
Nah, but still some of it, I mean, like, to me,
and
it's still a hard sell.
I feel like a lot of the students know, too.
It's still a hard sell, though, man. Like, it's still a hard sell is like I actually think it's even harder is bringing in private money from the city. Like maybe your students, like
I understand how bye games work, and I understand how the records are just totally deflated. Schedule your bye game in November or December. Like the one that you'll win, schedule it then.
Noah, they have to fund their athletic department.
I understand how it works. I'm just saying January, February, and March are for a conference play.
They're on the
this is the one
the entire 2 months.
And I would say just build, like, to me in January, try to build up some wins. Like, to me, it would be like, try to build up some wins. So the team, like, imagine if you're a local fan that maybe is not, you're in Jackson, Mississippi, you're wherever, is saying, holy shit, man, Jack State's got Mo Williams as coach. They've won fucking 9 games in a row. Now, he doesn't know, or she doesn't know that 2 of those games were against bye teams, but they just see the 9 wins in a row. And they say, maybe I should go check out Jack State basketball. You know what I mean? Hey, we've won it. We've put together a win streak. I know we were ass early in the year, but we figured this shit out. Maybe. Or maybe the state should stop being complete piles of shit and give them more money. Here's an idea. Akron is laying 7.5 at Buffalo. This is a great game. You worry that Buffalo caught an extreme case of blue bulls when they lost in double overtime at the buzzer to Miami, Ohio. I mean, they were knee deep in the pussy, and she pulled out and said, "Nope, not today." Right? And Lexington Steele's, he's ranked now, by the way.
Oh, I know. I've been arguing all day for him.
I'm actually gonna lay the 7.5 with Akron here. Mac, what are you doing here?
I think you lay with Akron too. I think it's winning time.
It was a heartbreaking loss the other day.
Yeah.
Bieniek?
Yeah, that was a good effort, like you said, but I think they kind of get drilled here.
Yeah, I'm laying it too. Akron stepped on teams 4 games in a row by double digits. I think it happens again here. Back to the Miami, Ohio thing real quick. My 2 cents. I think Miami, Ohio needed a moment like that, especially a buzzer beater. And I mean, they had one to get the overtime and then to win it as well. They needed a moment like that for the TMZ national media to be like, oh, yeah, this team's 18-0 or 19-0, whatever. And let's rank them. Because otherwise they wouldn't have gotten noticed if they just kept drilling teams like that. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons why they're in the top 25 now.
Yeah.
It's such a, anybody that argues that they shouldn't be in the top 25, isn't the goal to win? They're 19-0.
Well, and like they give too much credit to Ken Palm or Torres.
Oh, God.
Well, they only have 1 top 100 win. Well, that's just, we talk about these lines all the time. Quinnipiac's completely overvalued because their fucking metrics say they're good. Doesn't mean they're that good. They needed overtime to beat a fucking Manhattan team today. Like, I just don't think we should put that much weight to those things.
Yeah, well, and Miami of Ohio won 25 fucking games last year. They brought everybody back. Why do you think there were no high majors on their schedule? Because the high majors wouldn't fucking schedule them because they know they would fucking lose.
But this has been going on forever, by the way. But it's only getting worse, in my opinion.
It is getting worse,
dude.
And in college football, like we call Virginia Tech pussy and all these other schools, at least like JMU gets paid the 800, 900,000. In basketball, they don't get paid anything because it's a year-to-year basis. Yeah. So it's like all they do is get their players rated, and then if God forbid all the Power 4s or Power 5s see that Miami of Ohio is bringing everybody back, they go, "Oh, I'm not scheduling them. I don't want to be on Ross Steen's so and so loses a bye game to blah 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 whatever brutality, whatever the fuck he says." Yeah. And it's like, so we're gonna knock Miami of Ohio, but nobody would schedule them. So what does that say? They're pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, who knows where they rank because the power rankings are all jaded. There's a way to cook the books. Me and Bieniek make fun of it with the Big 12 or whoever, cooking the books to help their net rankings. So there is a formula for that. That's why we should never put that much weight in them. I really disagree with putting major weight into these things. And this has been going on a long time. I can remember shit. I remember like Steve Logan at East Carolina, the guy who says you go to East Carolina with a weak heart, ride it. East Carolina beat Miami when Miami was a top 5 team, right? In college football.
Yeah.
And East Carolina he was like, the next year we tried to schedule. Nobody wanted us. So we end up playing like dog shit teams. And it's like that, but that hurts your momentum as a program because it's like we had David Garrard and a bunch of great guys like that went to the NFL. We were a very good mid-major, but no one, and that's been going, and now it's even worse because the it means even more now because the TV contracts and everything, like it's gotten involved. Like it means way more now. So they're even there's more scared now to play a group of 5 or a mid-major than ever before. And it was an issue before in the 90s.
Like where I draw the line to a point is, so if you don't use, advanced analytics or whatever stats you want to look at, what do you then use? And a lot of people will counter with strength of schedule. Well,
which is jaded too.
That's
that's been proven.
How do you judge a team that hasn't had 12 opportunities against quad 1 teams? They've had 1 and they're 1-0. Like you can't hold that against them, I don't think. There's different ways to look at it, and I mean, some of the analytics do a good job at showing you hypotheticals. I don't think anything should be taken off of hypotheticals, but it also helps when these high majors are basically, working against the mid majors to even get in at large bid.
Yeah.
So
that's why, in my opinion, I think one of the ways to help navigate against this. Now they'll never do this because they're corrupt. Every sport in college athletics is certain. It's like it's got an element of boxing to it or FIFA, where I would like to see something where the schedules are made 3 or 4 years in advance.
Yeah,
I think that helps build against that, right? And to me, like once you're locked in, you're locked in. Once TV networks start going in, like they should lock you into that shit. I know in football, there's JMU just got paid $800,000 to not play Virginia Tech. Yeah, at least they got the money, like Max said, but still, I know plenty of people that were planning to go to that game, and that shit's devastating, man. Like you were like, and the fact that they're doing that, I mean, Army and Tennessee, we talk about in football. Once Grand Canyon got good in basketball, I remember them bitching about it, right? Like, it's unfortunate, and they should figure a system better for that. Like, there should be some type of insurance to it. That's why I would say, like, can't they? What's hurting them from scheduling 2 years in advance at least? Maybe my 4 or 5 years is ridiculous, but like, okay, 2 years in advance, give them some type of security.
Well, and it's going to be a big problem when we get to Selection Sunday, and everybody's like, "Oh well, Miami of Ohio only played a certain amount of Q1 games." Well, motherfuckers wouldn't schedule them.
Yeah,
they wouldn't schedule them. They were willing to go to a Big 10 or Big 12 school, ACC, whatever league, on the road and play them, but they wouldn't play them because they were afraid to get beat. So it's like, how can we use that as our metric when the other party,
when the system is rigged from the start?
Yes, when they.
Why should we even be looking at it when the system's rigged from the start? Yes. That's your point, and I completely agree. But to Bieniek's point, what should we be looking at? Especially like in college football in the FBS, there's 136 teams. Like I actually think you can grasp that if you have like every voter should have, and everybody on the committee should have the same setup that I have, because you can grasp that 360 something. Even with my 9 TV setup, I can't grasp it all. I do think, though, you should have to show that you're qualified. Just like you clock into wherever you work, you should have to clock in, sit down in your chair, videotape recording, you watching that many fucking hours, because millions of dollars are at stake. And if you're not watching these fucking teams, you don't know.
In a couple of years, I think you're onto something. I really do. I don't know why it couldn't be right now, but I legitimately think that's a possibility in 10 years.
It should be. I mean, we have the technology right now. It's very easy to show that you're watching the fucking games. Like the fact, sometimes I think about this, the fact that like we don't have a vote. I mean, I guess I voted for the Mountain West football, right? And basketball. But I'm saying like preseason, but we don't have a weekly vote.
I think that's a slippery slope too, because we already give media members that are qualified a vote in the AP Top 25, and we see a bunch of blunders in that every single week. So,
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You have to show that you actually watch.
yep.
Prove to me that you watch. Prove to me that you watch. So we're all taking Akron. None of us locking this though, right?
No. Yeah, no lock.
Yeah. Next up, Minnesota is heading to Columbus, catching 8.5. I'm gonna lock up the Gophers plus 8.5. They're gonna stay in this game against Ohio State. They're gonna fight. They're gonna claw. They're gonna build that dam. Stay. That water's not just flowing away. Give me the Gophers plus 8.5. Mac.
I agree with you. I'll lock in Minnesota. You get Ohio State off the win over UCLA. Now they're the biggest favorite they've been in quite a while. I think Minnesota's live.
Bieniek?
Yeah, 1,000%. Sell high after a TMZ big time win on the weekend for Ohio State. Minnesota's going to scrap like they have, continuously. And who's next for Ohio State? Michigan. Lock. Triple.
Hello?
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on the Gophers. Catching 8.5. Let's keep this lock party going. I'm feeling good, despite my bad basketball day. I got a lock right here, guys. Ball State just won their first game. Central Michigan's been good at home. They just got blown out. I'm going to lock up Central Michigan laying 1.5 here. Fire up chips. Fire up chips. Fire up chips. McIntyre?
No, I'm a believer in Ball State. I don't know why. I'll take Ball State no bet, though.
Bieniek?
I don't know why you're a believer in them either. Lock in Central Michigan. Let's go.
There we go.
Wrong team favorite.
Double lock.
You missed that shit on Friday. That's right.
CMU. Next
Chips,
up.
Chips are minus 3.5 in the cocktail napkin for those curious.
Yeah. Next up, we have Bowling Green laying 7.5 at Western. I'm going to lay it with Bowling Green. I can be talking to betting on Bowling Green here. Mac, what are you doing in Kalamazoo? Because I saw one of the greatest videos of a. So back in my day, there was a game called Destruction Derby, and I've been to a real Destruction Derby. It's probably one of the most white trash things I've ever done in my life, but it was kind of fun. The pile up in Michigan today. Did you guys see the video?
Oh my God. Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah.
Bowling Green's laying 7.5. This is in Kalamazoo, so I don't know. Bieniek, how far is that from that pile up?
Probably within a 30-minute radius. Ooh. I don't know if it's north or south, though, to help you out. I don't know.
I'll take Western Michigan, no bet.
Yeah, I'm on BG. I'm on the Bee Gees. Staying alive.
I'm taking the Broncos.
Next up.
By the way, Bowling Green next game at Toledo. Big rivalry.
Ooh, that's a good point. That's great. I'll stay away then. But I will not stay away here because I will lock up Will Wade and NC State to win this game outright. Outright. Plus 150 money line. NC State beats Clemson tomorrow. Write it. I can't believe I'm saying that for an NC State team. Mac?
Love NC State tomorrow. You drop a big favorite home game. Now you're getting points on the road. Foxhole.
And his old spot. This is where he started his career.
Yeah, he was a manager there, dude.
His alma mater.
NC State money line.
Oh, yeah. Plus 150. Bieniek, triple lock?
I just don't know if they're that good this year, guys.
Deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
They're going to beat everybody in the ACC.
I mean,
Final.
People have thought that the last 3 years with Brownell, and he's proved them wrong.
Yeah, he's fucking 20-0 though.
I am on NC State. I'm not betting it. I think it should be a close game, and that's why I'm taking the points. But you guys can have fun with the double lock.
Double lock on the Wolfpack money line plus 150. Next,
I think Clemson wins that game. That's my pick. Clemson wins. NC State cover.
They ain't winning shit. And what is this line? Slide's messed up here. Gotta be messed up here. Yeah, slide is messed up here. My apology. Shout out to Carlton. It kicks ass. Put the line in the wrong spot here. Ohio is favored by 12.5.
Yeah,
against Northern Illinois, and they should be, because I will lay 12.5 against Northern Illinois with the Bobcats. No lock though. No lock. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, no lock. Lay it with Ohio, no bet.
I agree.
Next up, we got a big time football rivalry, but in basketball, it's kind of blah. LSU catching 14.5, 15.5 now, actually, in the swamp. I'll take LSU in the points. I'm going to, this is fringe lock to me because of such a huge win for Florida the other night.
Yeah.
You know what? I will lock up LSU. Florida wins by 10. What were you going to say, Bieniek? I'm sorry.
I listened to your guys' show the other night. The only reason why I wasn't really on it was I watched 2 of the 145 games on that Saturday, so I'd have been no help for 145 recaps. But that was a hilarious thing that happened in that Florida Vanderbilt game. The team manager forgot like 3 jerseys. I don't know if you remember it or saw that or not. So if you are Xavier Lee and you have the best game of the season that night against Vanderbilt, who was, running the table in the SEC up until that week, are you rocking 99 or are you going back to your old number?
I'm staying. To me, I'm staying.
He should rock 99. Keep it.
Yeah. I think Golden said I would prefer him to wear number 99 the rest of the year, which is hilarious. But yeah, it happened to like 2 other guys too. Boogie had the wrong number, and then Handlog didn't have the wrong number.
It happens more in sports than you realize. Yeah.
I feel like it happened in another college basketball game at a high level earlier this year too.
Yeah. What side are you on this game, Bieniek?
I think it's a bit too many points. Give me LSU.
15.5 is what I'm seeing right now too. So I think LSU is decent play. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'll take LSU, no bet.
I'm gonna lock this.
You're locking it?
I am. I just think Florida wins by 12 or 10. Yeah. The sleepy spot. Who do they got on deck?
They have Auburn.
Yeah.
I think that Florida's playing really good ball, maybe the best ball they've played all season right now. This like 2 or 3 game stretch. But I just think it's a bit too many. I think they win by, like you said, 10 to 12.
Give me LSU plus 15.5. Lock it up. Dun, 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 dun. The Redskins of Miami, Ohio are on the road in Kent, Ohio.
Sendy said 500 beers on him.
This is a loss. It's a scheduled loss. I would lock up Kent State. McIntyre.
I don't know if it was a scheduled loss when Buffalo was like one of the worst teams in the MAC in the preseason. They tried to give him a 1-game buffer in between. What was it? No, it was actually like 3 games from Toledo and Kent State. So,
boots on the ground over here.
Oh, okay.
Back in Morgantown, Kent is less than 3 hours away.
Are you gonna dress like Hugs?
No, I will not.
Dude, what an outfit the other night. Imagine Mac pulling that off real quick. He would be wearing the Trump USA hat. He would be wearing like an Austin P polo, a West Virginia pair of sweatpants.
South Carolina turtleneck with the Gamecock
the South
right
Carolina
here.
ring would be what he would be wearing. Dude, hilarious.
I definitely could pull it off. The best part of the outfit was the hat. Outside of that, the gear that he had on was probably from earlier than 2000. Like, I saw the sweats, I go, what year were those issued? And then the Cincinnati jacket from 1991 Final Four. I was like, good God.
Well, I appreciate how he keeps all that shit because, dude, he's a
Yeah.
millionaire, and it's like they give you so much free gear. You can really
Yeah.
cut corners, and to do that is impressive.
Yeah, maybe.
I would honestly, like, I have too much shit as it is. I need like another house for my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just throw shit out sometimes. I'm like, and I regret it like 3 months later. I'm just like, God damn it, why did I throw that sweatshirt out? What were you gonna say, Mac?
Well, I mean, he's 2 miles out. I don't even know if he's 2 miles. He's about 1.5 miles away from me right now. Maybe I'll ask if he wants to go to Kent State, Miami of Ohio tomorrow.
Yeah.
But anyway, I will be there tomorrow. I've gone to bat for Miami of Ohio. They should be ranked. And when they lose tomorrow, they should have been ranked.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee one thing, a lot of those teams between 15 to 25, if they had to play a road game at Kent State,
Oh
and
yeah.
it slowed down
Oh
and
yeah.
Rob
Oh
set
yeah.
it up, they would fucking lose too.
And another thing is on the recruiting trail, you can
Yes.
say, "Hey, we were ranked last year."
Yes.
That shit is more power than these fucking idiot like that dumb chick that we had in football has
Oh.
no idea. She's just hungover, waking up from some fucking some guy's dick in her the night before, right? And then she's sitting there saying the shit she's saying, having no idea what she's talking about. No idea what she's talking about.
Yeah.
But it has ramifications. She doesn't even know that the sport, it has a trickle down effect. You know what I mean? And yeah, Miami Ohio could pitch that on the recruiting show. Probably get a much better athlete than they were previously.
Yeah, it's first time ranked
yeah.
since 1999. 1999. Like,
Wally Zerbiak. Yeah.
yes.
Bieniek, what are you doing here?
It's a lockdown Kansas State, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, I acknowledge that this is like an absolute nightmare spot for Miami, Ohio. Off of double overtime, buzzer beaters, multiple in that game. Now you hit the road to play Kent State, who is one of the premier programs in the MAC. Matchup wise, it's not a bad matchup for the Redhawks at all. Kent State likes to run up and down, which will maximize the amount of possessions that you're going to get in a game. Miami, Ohio this year, #1 in effective field goal percentage in the country. Top 10 3-point percentage, top 10 2-point percentage, top 10 at the free throw line. And Kent State's defense has been, we've talked about this a couple of times. It's one of the worst defenses Sendroff's had at Kent State. Yeah, I'm checking it right now. It is the worst. There's a couple of years that have been close to this year on Ken Palm, but their defense is the worst it's ever been under Sendroff. I think that Miami, Ohio still has a chance to make some shots and win and cover this game. But I think this building is going to be on freaking fire, especially after Sendroff tweeted out that the first 500 are on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He gets it.
I'm on the Golden Flashes.
There's a reason he's got 300 wins and he wins 20 games every year in the MAC. This is a good program.
Yeah.
Like, these idiots don't realize how hard a game this is.
Wait, so is that a lock, Bieniek?
I'm not locking it. I can definitely see paths for Miami, Ohio to win this game. Everything that I look at typically to handicap a game tells me that the Redhawks should win. It's a brutal, brutal spot, and I cannot wait to watch this game.
Double lock on Kent State between Mac and Dundee. Next up, Saudi Arabia State is heading to Miami, Florida. Huh? They won't be hungover. Sunshine State rivalry. Miami, I'm seeing laying. Is this accurate? 12.5 now? The money's going against them. I will lock up Saudi Arabia State. I will eat a sand sandwich on this play because I think I know Miami. Everyone's getting shit faced. Give me the Seminoles to stay in this. Mac?
Yeah. I'm all over Florida State. You remember a couple years ago when they played? Miami was fucking Elite Eight team, and Florida State went in there and won at the buzzer. Crazy shit happens in this rivalry. Bad spot for Miami as well. Let's go. Seminole.
Yeah. And shout out to Canes Betting. Love that Mac is making the trip to Kent. Can't wait to see my Golden Eagles get a ranked win. Boots on the ground for me as well.
Let's go.
Dude, Mac, you gotta buy him a beer, bro. I'll Venmo you fucking money. All right. Buy him a beer.
Be there. DM me. Moneyline _ Mac. I'll buy you a couple beers.
I think I've asked Canes Betting this before, but is that the baseball travel team, the Canes? If so, cool shit. Yeah, I agree. Florida State, I'm locking this up. I just think the vibe and kind of mojo in Miami is going to be pretty down after what happened tonight. And Florida State rivalry game, they're going to be up for this, and it's going to be a closer game than double digits, I feel like. So I'll take the Seminoles here.
Wait, I think we might even have a song. Let me check back.
So we get our kicks doing the Seminole rap.
We are the Seminoles of Florida State. We know we're good, some say we're great. Our goal is simple, best in the land. Rocking to the beat of the Modest Cheese Band on Saturday night. We'll start our stuff to show the nation that those are tough.
Wait for that bridge. Wait for that bridge.
They be illin', 'cause they all know we just be chillin'.
Those drums. We're not losing. We're not losing tomorrow. Triple lock on Saudi Arabia State. Next up, Oklahoma is in Columbia, South Carolina. What could go wrong here? You see that was Oklahoma's biggest crowd in like 10 years. See that tweet?
For what game?
The Alabama game.
Alabama.
It wasn't even sold out.
This shit was awful.
Really? Yeah. Give me the Gamecocks -1.5. No lock. Mac?
Lock, South Carolina. Oklahoma, like you said, Oklahoma off a big game against Alabama. Lamont Paris in league play has been good at South Carolina. When he hits the road, it's a problem. Love the Cox here. Let's go.
Mac is back on the cock. Catch him in Kent, Ohio, and maybe he used to be in Columbia, South Carolina.
Go Cox.
Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll lock this up with them. Cocktail Napkins got this at a 5.5 point game, and yeah, Porter hitting the road again. Why not? I like the spot. So Oklahoma on the road, South Carolina here at home. I do think that the Sooners have been a little bit better this year on the road than typical. They had a big win against Wake Forest, but in conference play, they dropped the Bulldogs by double digits, dropped the Texas A&M by this spread. So I feel pretty good about the Gamecocks here too. Let's go.
Double lock. A couple old interns on the cock again. Oh yeah, buddy, with your Florida sweater on.
Nice beaver.
Next up we have Seton Hall catching 9.5 at the Garden against the Johnnies. Lock for sure. Shaheen's from fucking New York City. 9.5 all day with these Pirates. Lock for me, lock for Mac. Mac, anything else you want to say on the game?
Everybody's crowned St. John's back. Maybe they are back, but this is going to be a war tomorrow. Shaheen's going to have them boys ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a dogfight. St. John's wins by 3.
Bieniek?
Whoop-de-doo, St. John's is back. They've won 4 in a row, and 2 of the games were against Marquette and Butler. Yeah, lock Seton Hall. Sell high on St. John's right now.
There we go.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Grandpa lock on the Pirates of Seton Hall. You may be the fake Pirates. Cover tomorrow. Next up. $15.5 is what Dusty May is laying. against his own boys.
Yeah, he's celebrating the national championship tonight too.
You telling me Dusty May doesn't strike me as a guy doing shots though?
No.
He strikes me as a guy that's like, I'll have a light beer.
Yeah.
And a Sprite. Caffeine free.
Dude, the Preds on DeVries.
A diet Sprite. I'll have a diet Sprite. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to make of this because every Indiana fan, I've seen the footage on Twitter right now. Fucking whole, like, are they already in Ann Arbor? That's my only hope. Is they're already in Ann Arbor, far away.
Yeah. They might be storming.
If they're making the trip today, we're fucked. If they're checked into the fucking Hilton Garden Inn of Ann Arbor, we have cashed. Which is it? Is Mac, from your experience as being part of a team that's been to the Final Four, they're in Ann Arbor right now, right?
Have to be.
I mean, what? They're coming from Bloomington because they lost to Iowa on Saturday. They're gonna have a good crowd tomorrow.
No, but will the team? Where would they be at right now? Would they be in Ann?
Oh, they've been in Ann Arbor.
Okay.
Yeah, they got there earlier today.
Their managers just played each other tonight. That's what happened.
Yeah, they probably got there early afternoon.
I'll take the points. I'll lock it up.
Yeah, I'll lock up Indiana. That's too many.
Yeah. Double locking them Hoosiers. Michigan wins by 10. Nathan Cern is saying boots on the ground. Bieniek, you gonna be there? His headphones fell off. All right.
Is he back?
Yeah, I apologize. The last half hour, my sinuses have just exploded. My nose has been running. In this game,
I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. That fuck. I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out this country, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. Continue.
I'm picking the points. I've taken the points against Michigan like every single game since San Diego State in the TMZ Invitational. Why stop now? And yeah, they've either blown the team out by 25 and I've loved it, or the other team's covered and I got the pick right. So yeah, Indiana plus the points against
lock
their former student manager and Dusty May. No, I'm not gonna lock it.
Double lock on the Hoosiers. Google them. They win.
We were talking pre-show, Colby. You want to say what you said pre-show?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking. Well, I first started. I believe me and NC Nick were talking about this, but I thought it might have been you. And then we started talking about this.
Yeah,
Mac. They were very close to getting Dusty May and having Curt Cignetti at the same time. Had they fired Mike Woodson the year before, which he should have been fired. He should have been fired that year.
He should have been. Everybody knew he wasn't going to.
They would have had Dusty May, their former guy, and Curt Cignetti in the same fucking cycle. Oh my!
Would have been unbelievable.
Instead, they'll wait 10 years.
Instead they stole West Virginia's coach.
Yeah, everybody talking about the who's the Curt Cignetti in this sport and who's the Curt Cignetti in this sport. Michigan was like 6-24 when Dusty May arrived in Ann Arbor.
I still don't know that it's fair enough to say exactly.
It's not.
Yeah,
but I think we've only got one natty. So we're kind of there.
But you played in a natty when?
Not as poor.
What year
as
was that
Indiana.
shot?
2018.
Yeah, okay.
2018 was against Villanova and we got ran off the floor. But yeah, I mean, we were at 6 wins the year prior to Dusty, then a 4 seed. So it's like barely sneaking into the college football playoff in the first year and then being a 1 seed, which currently is the path.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
that's
could you imagine
the way
that?
it looks right
Can you
now.
imagine that? They were so
If
close.
They were both in Bloomington at the same time. Man.
Well, I know Michigan has endless money. But do you at all worry that Indiana winning the Natty in football and like all these boosters just throwing shit money?
Getting what's his face from the Mavericks on board.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, you might even be able to steal Dusty May in like the next year or
they
two.
Would be able to steal him this past offseason. I thought that was happening. That's why, I'm paranoid about it.
Well, the reason why I say that is because we know Michigan's athletic director is a quality guy.
He's gone. He's a sitting.
That is exactly my point.
Yeah.
Is if you're Dusty May, do you think stability in Indiana in a year or two? I know they just hired what's his name, but I'm saying yeah, but you got to think about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Indiana, you're sending feelers out to Dusty's agent, on the side. And if they ever pull the trigger just out of nowhere, that's the move. They're paying a gazillion bucks to bring over Dusty May.
All right, next up, I want you guys best locks here. Mid-Atlantic Christian is at South Carolina State. Smash spot for Coach Martin and company.
Bulldogs.
Mid-Atlantic Christian. I never heard of them. Bieniek, we studied the college game pretty hard. Have you heard of Mid-Atlantic Christian?
The Mustangs. No, I have not.
It's going to be free to watch tomorrow. Then you have this game as UCF, the very shiny, golden, very Knights are heading into Ames catching 13.5. This is such a lock, dude. Iowa State lay the 13.5. They win by 25. McIntosh, what are you doing here?
Yeah, lay it. I think Iowa State defensively chokes him out off back-to-back losses. Get right spot. Go Clones.
Bieniek?
So the Mid-Atlantic Christian plays in the NSAC, which is the New South Athletic Conference.
The NSAC?
NSAC, the New South Athletic.
They're in the nutsack. That's what I'm saying. Come on. I mean, that one's easy. It wrote itself. Yeah. What are you going to say? I'm sorry.
I looked up what division their sports are in, and it says USCAA Division 1 or Division 2. What the fuck is that?
Maybe. Depends on the day. Shout out to Canes Betting giving us $20. Love the show, guys. I'm a grad student at Kent State. It's cold as shit here right now. On the bright side, all classes tomorrow are canceled. So all day drinking and partying is what we do here to prep for the game. So hit up Mac, Moneyline_Mac on Twitter. Mac, get there a few hours early. Make sure you take him to Bill's Tacos in Kent, Ohio. I'm sure Canes Betting might know a spot.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll get dialed in real quick. All right, that's part of the college experience because the college experience is a lifelong thing. It isn't just being in college. Yeah, shout out, appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I didn't see his comment to my question if he played for the Canes baseball team.
I didn't see it either.
That was a good program.
We're gonna
still is.
You're at Kent State tomorrow night, baby. Let's go.
So the USCAA, United States College Athletic Association, is for small college athletics. So they're not even part of D1, D2, D3. Dude.
Well, you need a win sometimes. You need a win.
Holy moly. I mean, I haven't heard of any of these schools that they're... I've heard of William Peace, who they played at.
I have too.
Raleigh,
I've heard of William Peace too. So who are you taking in this UCF Iowa State game, buddy?
I'm on Iowa State here. Dude, they're still a very quality team. I saw somebody in national media tweet, "Yeah, I'm out on Iowa State after the last game that they played." I'm like, come on, give me
these morons don't even realize it's January. This is when you want to lose your games.
Yeah.
It's hard to win on the road in league play, especially the Big 12. Like you're playing good teams.
Yeah, UCF
UCF
just played a super physical game against Arizona. Now they've got to travel up to Ames. It's brutal travel off a bad, physical game. Iowa State runs away.
You locking it, Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll lock it. This is purely a hunch, though, not a.
Grandpa lock on the clone.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Next up, we got Salt Frazier heading to Pittsburgh to take on the Dukes. The bet detective CJ Sullivan, host of the Bottom Line Bombs podcast, his alma mater. This is too many points for me. You're going on the road. Give me Duquesne plus 9.5.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lock this. Give me the 9.5.
It's too many for the old player.
Yeah. Lock. This is a bet detective play. Mac, you with me?
I'm gonna say off a lock. But I do like the bet detective here.
Bieniek?
I think I'm all in on St. Louis now. I think they continue to just be a chainsaw through hot butter in the A10 right now.
Lock? Battle?
No, I'm just gonna pick it. But yeah, I don't honestly see anybody slowing them down until famous last words, by the way. I'll pick the Dayton game, January 30th. This is the next time that I'll think about not picking St. Louis.
Okay. Next up, we have Loyola at St. Bonaventure. Something's got to give. Both these teams. I'm gonna lock up the Ramblers plus 11.5. Dying hard like Bruce Willis. Bonnies win by 8, by 6, by 4. Or Loyola could win this, depending on which Loyola we get. And I'm taking the points in these Ramblers. Lock. Mac?
Yeah, they're trying to draw them offside. That's why they're back at work. But now they got to settle in. They got to execute. Love Seattle tomorrow. Let's go, Hawks.
Yep. I'm going with
Wait. What?
the Ramblers as well, taking the points.
He said the Hawks.
I don't know what the fuck he just said. He
What?
looks frozen.
Mac.
You said they were going back to work. You're taking the Seahawks. I'm going strictly to YouTube right now, and I'm going to replay that audio for him.
How did he get that from that?
Dude.
Moneyline McIntosh.
That was funny as fuck.
Mac, who are you taking in this game?
Taking the Bonnies.
Mac?
Yeah, they're trying to draw them offside. That's why they're back at work. But now they got to settle in. They got to execute. Love Seattle tomorrow. Let's go, Hawks. I was watching TV. Tired, man. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Bonnie's trying to draw him offside.
Trying to draw him offsides. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Mac?
Yeah, they're trying to draw them offside. That's why they're back at work. But now
I'm
they got to
watching
settle
Signetti.
in.
I got Signetti on in the background.
Seattle tomorrow. Let's go, Hawks.
Well, I don't get the brain man cold, but they're counting down 7-6-5.
The whole world right now is saying,
The fuck is that?
I got my teams confused.
The fuck is that?
I was looking at one
The
logo.
fuck is that?
Look at all this shit. Seahawks, Rams. I'm watching Signetti coach here in the background.
Oh my!
I'm all over the Bonnies.
I can't talk to this son of a bitch. I can't talk to that son of a bitch.
Bonnies are locked. That one's 5.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
oh my God. Buddy, I mean, I feel like, he woke up and jumped into the show. He could have just took the night off. He came for that.
I always show up.
All right, so Sam Darnold? This is your Sam Darnold play of the day?
No, yeah. No, actually, I think I actually like the Rams in that game. That's why I was like watching this. Like, all right,
MJ goes, this guy's got Alzheimer's.
I hope I don't. I'm watching Signetti coach of the back.
I don't even know to play battle music or not. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I'm taking Loyola Chicago. The cocktail napkins got it as an 8-point game, but I'm not betting this game for either team.
He said the blitz.
Both of them are so volatile. He said they were trying to draw him off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
How is that even a handicap in a football game?
I'm watching Indiana Miami right now.
Dude,
I don't even understand. Just because you're watching it, you're saying
he was
literally
so zonked. It wasn't even wired properly.
It's pretty good though. I talked it right through the blitz.
I don't know if drawing anybody offsides has ever been a handicap in a football game before, but
if I'm gonna do a deeper dive on this and understand truly where his break, because I don't know that he's really just watching Signetti because he started off with the Seahawks. How do you jump from the Seahawks to Signetti? The only thing that I can deduce,
news breaking: Signetti's taking an NFL coach.
The only thing that I can deduce from this is that Moneyline Mac.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Because they did a preview of the damn game, Rams and fucking Seahawks. It's on right before I go. Oh, here we go. We got Signetti, you got the Rams, Seahawks. Who's playing in basketball?
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
He's trying to spin this any which way he can. This is like a classic episode of Fox News. He's just trying to spin it, whatever he wants the narrative to be. Right. No, I was talking Signetti. No, it's the Seahawks, it's Sam Donald. Seahawks, it's Sam Donald over here. Don't worry about it. All right.
Dan Marino and his really dynamic wife.
Hey, honey, how the Seahawks do tonight?
Bieniek, I'm sorry, you're on Loyola with me, right? I'm not playing any lock battle music after this goddamn interaction, but we are battling allegedly. If he remembers this tomorrow, he's got $20, Bieniek. He's on the Ramblers tomorrow. When they win outright, he's gonna be like, "This was double lock. This was double lock."
There's no chance I'm going to take the Ramblers. The Bonnies have to win one of these games, right?
I don't know, dude. I'm all mixed up on you right now, buddy. I'm not tailing any of your picks today. Hey, you're questionable right now.
My man is on Pluto right now.
Over here, I took the Bonnies,
dude. The best part about it was like, I'm not a Joe Biden guy by any means, but Mac's been making fun of Biden with this goddamn speech for fucking 5 years, and he sounds like completely Joe Biden with that. It's offside, it's just telling us offside. Take Seattle to the win here.
That fucking retard hasn't ever seen fucking 4 a.m. He fucking sleeps 20 hours a day. I only sleep 4.
Next up, we got DePaul is at Butler. Don't get on a bike because you're gonna fall over that shit. I guarantee you, Mac. Don't get on a bike right now. Don't get on a bike.
Look at these logos.
Yeah, these Blue Demons. DePaul heading to Hinkle. Hinkle, what? What's this number?
What is this fucking mascot?
This is a rigged game. 8.5. What am I missing here? Why is this 8.5? Why is this 8.5? Should we take Butler? Shouldn't this be like 3.5?
Ken Palm's got the game at 9.
I don't care what Ken Palm has. I am so sick of hearing that word.
Most of them are at 7.5 right now, so it's coming down a little bit. Opened at 8.
I'm gonna take DePaul. No bet, because this is fishy. this is a fishy line right here. This is your Courtney Love first appearance on the board tonight. Yeah. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'll lock DePaul. I'm not gonna overthink this. Butler sucks.
That's like
they just won.
How are they favored by 8.5?
Yeah, they're gonna pick up the blitz with Seattle.
This is my Kurt Cobain shotgun to the face play of the day. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean, consider me a sucker, but I'll take the points. Butler can't be laying 10 points.
What is this number? I'm not locking it because of the number. McIntosh is locking up Sam Darnold and company.
Senior Football is asking. He's requesting the dynamic wife sound.
That is from George Bush. That is a classic from George. And the best part about it is he's like giving a speech in front of Andy Garcia and Dan Marino. And I'm like, I hear the speech. I'm like, how's Dan Marino that? Like, hey, dude, I know you're the president of the United States, but go fuck yourself. Call my wife dynamic, right? Like, what are you doing over here? I know you got your little Secret Service squad, but I'm like,
Dan Marino and his really dynamic wife.
I mean, come on, dude. Like, I don't give a shit who you are. You say that about my wife in front of me, I'm coming at you. I'm at least good. It's got to be at least a conversation. What the fuck you say? What the fuck you say about my wife?
Funny. She's got a nice hamstring.
Marino's just taking it. Don't worry, I got Clayton and Duper. Max lock it up
from Nick too. Holtman's down probably a couple grand.
He's got
the other wins.
He's got that Ohio State buyout money. All right.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Next up.
Depends, actually. He took the DePaul job without an offseason.
So he might have lost that. He might have lost that still. Oklahoma State's heading to Fort Worth where TCU's laid 8.5. Give me Oklahoma State plus the points. Lock.
TCU's lost 4 in a row.
They don't blow teams out though. They win by 5. I'm gonna lock it up. How about them Cowboys? You got a battle, Mac?
Yeah, give me the Frogs. I think the line's telling. They're all 4 straight losses. Oklahoma State won that crazy game where they made those 3 free throws. Give me the Frogs.
I mean, the line was also telling us to take Binghamton today, and they lost by 20. Right? So, I mean, they can't all be spot on because of the line. You know what I mean?
I mean, Binghamton, that's a retarded program.
Yeah, they were offsides. Bieniek, what are you doing here, buddy?
Nettie did draw that motherfucker offside right there.
Give me the Pokes. I think it's a bit too many points.
I'm over here watching the tape.
We got a battle. Sunday on the Cowboys. Mac on the Corn.
Mac's over here watching tape like he's saying 272 days until college football day.
He's sounding
week
like
1.
Biden. He's saying 100 bajillion. Evansville is at UIC. UIC is laying 9.5. Stop it. Lock Evansville.
Too many. Way too many.
I've been riding the Flames on over here, but now Evansville plus 9.5. Lock it up. Yeah. Moneyline's live here.
Sam Darnold agrees.
Sam Darnold agrees.
Sam Darnold said, what?
Double lock over there. Blue 42. Special of the day. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like UIC's had a really successful last 2 weeks. All of those wins have come against some of the top programs in the MVC. And now you get Evansville is just kind of like moseying their way in there. Yeah, I'll take the points with Evansville and I'll lock it up.
Triple lock.
Welcome to the party, pal.
On Evansville.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Maybe I did get CT in that car accident a couple months ago.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder here.
It is a little foggy. These shades are fucking hiding a lot of.
But no, you're in Morgantown. That's your neighbor setting the couch on fire. Don't read into that.
Put the meth down. Put it down. Put the Molly down.
Diddy saying I'm on the TCU. Fuck it, I'm on the TCU Seahawks as well. Next up, we got UT Martin. Oh, our boys, UT Martin, heading into Cape Girardeau. I think something like that. Taking on SEMO, Southeast Missouri State. And, well, you know.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
I am always nervous when Martin leaves Tennessee because they've been trash in some of these spots. But I'm still taking him because SEMO I don't think is very good this year. So give me Martin. No bet. Mac?
Why is SEMO laying 3.5?
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You can't lock this. You can't, don't lock this. Sam, don't lock this. They're offsides. The Vegas is offsides on this play. All right.
Yeah, this is a wrong team favorite sort of.
I'll lock up SEMO. I mean, this is an offside play. This is a pinch hitter. I don't know what sport we're talking. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Grand slam by Mac as he takes SEMO the Redhawks to cash.
You see Martin putting it in a bad fucking reliever. Grand salami. Let's go. Let's go Redhawks.
Battle of the Hawk rivalry. Bieniek, who are you taking?
I'll take the ones in the sky. And I saw Silver Bullet ask this question twice now.
They're both in the sky. What are you talking about?
The Skyhawks.
Okay.
The Redhawks.
Okay. Well, they're in the sky. I mean, Hawks don't. Hawks are just chilling in the fucking water.
What about the Seahawks?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess maybe they are. The Seahawks are. But yeah, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I saw Silver Bullet ask this question. He said, "What are the inputs to the cocktail napkin?" It's periodically throughout the year. I just look at the power ratings that KenPom has on the teams in each conference, and I kind of create my own power rankings and eyeball which teams I think are better, which teams I think are worse, and then I kind of forge the matchups in the power rankings that he has. And yeah,
I can solve it a little. Bieniek, I know you had a few whiskey sours, and by that I mean one in Vegas, but we got this clip from you on how you come up with the cocktail napkin from last year.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you how the goddamn score comes out.
2 points right there. There's your goddamn score. Goddamn cats crawling up trees. 5 times 5 is 25. Fuck this place! Fuck it!
That was Bieniek. He was a little drunk that night, so he was a little angry. But yeah, the cocktail napkin. That's how he figured it out.
Called for Coach Painter's job that night too.
Next up, we have Rutgers, Iowa. What? 19.5 points.
Oh my god, 19.5. Draw them off.
Iowa. What does Iowa score? 28 a game? What are we talking about here? Lock. What is this? What is this? Iowa wins by 15. Mac?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Kirk
Sam?
Kirk Ferentz runs a hell of a program. They're going to win 19-0 here. I'll take Rutgers.
There you go. Double lock on Rutgers. Shout out to the great Steve Largent, one of our celebrity pickers that we get every year. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
This is a little crazy.
Crazy.
Sell high on Iowa after demolishing Indiana the other night. I'll take Rutgers, and they lose by like 14. This is way too many.
Money line. What's first half money line?
Yeah, we should look at that shit. Yeah, 100%.
Rutgers just played in Wisconsin. They sit out on the road. Let's go.
Triple grand slam with the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
You gotta block the A gap.
They do that every time in Laramie, or Laradice as they call it. Boise State's laying 1.5 in Laradice, and Boise State will lose in Laradice. Give me Wyoming to bounce back. I'm gonna lock up the Cowboys. Catch a 1.5. Let's go. Come on, Sundance. Mac?
I'm gonna battle. I think Boise's gonna go on a roll here. They finally sat their losing streak. I think Boise gets it done. Lock battle.
Bieniek, you on this one?
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Boise. I think they edged this one out. That Wyoming crowd isn't as lit as it was with Winter,
Actually,
so
I will take my lock away because I see Wyoming is without their leading scorer, one of their leading scorers. So I remove my lock and I'll just pick Wyoming. So Mac will lock up Boise
Nick.
State.
In the winter, right?
Fucking guy. I still can't believe he said that. He's
That'll
outside.
be
He's
on,
outside.
that'll be
What-
on No Context TCE in the half hour.
I mean, that needs to
You ever
be-
talk to your sleep? That was me talking to my sleep about the Bonnies. The Bonnies have broke me. The Bonnies have literally broke me where I fell asleep mentally talking about them, where I called them a different name in a different sport in a different league.
Yeah,
You
well,
handicapped and offsides.
yeah.
And you know what? That'll probably be my favorite lock of the night. They're gonna win by 30 tomorrow. I'm looking at that game a little more.
I'm still baffled by that.
First down, Seahawks.
Yeah, he's like, why? He's like, watch the buck. Watch the buck. Mike's side coming in hot. Right? This fucking guy. Next up, Vanderbilt is at Arkansas. Kind of fascinated to watch this game tomorrow. Arkansas's laying 1.5. I'm gonna lock up Vanderbilt. Can't wait to watch this. I don't like this is mainly a watch play to me. I don't have super strong conviction, but I just want action on this game because I will watch every second of this game. Arkansas has been fire at home lately, I feel like. But Vandy gonna lose 3 in a row? Something's gotta give. Mac, what are you doing here?
Cal's off a loss too, though.
Yep.
Like I get the angle on it's a foxhole for Vandy, but at Bud Walton Arena, Vanderbilt, you got to show me you can win there. In a desperation spot for both teams, Arkansas lock.
Bieniek?
Lock in Arkansas. They haven't lost a home game all year. Going back to that well with the Hogs here. Like I said, for the Georgia handicap, I personally have seen Arkansas in the big games perform well more than I have Vanderbilt. And yeah, Vanderbilt's got to do it on the road now. I think their best road win was at Memphis, which went to overtime.
Vanderbilt?
Yeah, Vandy.
They destroyed UCF at UCF.
Sure.
You saying Memphis is better than UCF?
No, you're probably right. Still, I think Arkansas is better than UCF. So, yeah, Bud Walton's going to be on fire. I'll take Arkansas and lock it up. They win by 2 or more.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle Dundee on the door. Sam Darnold and Phoenix on Razorbacks.
I hope Darnold would.
This guy literally said like 2 minutes later, I'm on the Rams, actually.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I'm flip flopping. I'm all in on Darnold. He's a good guy. And you know what? He might have talked in his sleep too one time.
Another fire matchup at Winston-Salem as SMU is laying 1.5. Ooh. This was a great football game, too. It's turned into a rivalry. Who knew?
Yeah, we gotta take a wake.
Wait, Wake is coming off what again? The buzzer beater against Florida State.
I mean, look at Wake's results. Every game is a 1
They're
point.
such a weird team, dude. They almost beat Michigan. They probably should have beat Michigan. And then
Every game's a 1 point game with 17.
sure, I'll take Wake. No bet. I don't have a strong conviction in this play. Maybe I should go to this game. Should I go to this game?
There you go. Boots on the ground.
Silver Bullet says, Mac is watching hockey. I can see it in the window. Please turn the channel to Japanese porn. Thanks, Mac.
I'm gonna turn this shit to Fox News. At least I won't fucking say some random shit.
What do you mean? You're gonna say some random shit. You're gonna say some random shit. Don't ever be pro-minority. But
Greenland's gonna be a great state.
Yeah, Greenland. Well, welcome to the Gulf of America. The Gulf of America is the greatest thing we've fucking accomplished over here. All right.
Ice, baby.
Ice agents. They were in the right, always in the right, no matter what. They are in the right.
Yeah, I like the future of Gulf of America University. They should be pretty good at sports.
I gotta be honest. If there was an angle of taking, because at one point, where isn't you gonna make Puerto Rico, or now it's Greenland, right?
Greenland,
51st state.
Yeah, he's talking about Greenland right now.
You could feel to fire a great football team there and have a great home edge. In Greenland.
Huge travel advantage. It's basically the Hawaii of the East.
Fox
you
and
can
Friends
watch games
starts,
at 6 a.m. instead of at midnight.
Fox and Friends starts here in about 30 minutes.
If they could just get, if they could just get the minorities to think like us. Bieniek, Sam Darnold is taking Wake Forest. Oh, you're battling Sam Darnold. Do you feel confident with that? Come on, golf. Next up, we have.
Bieniek?
I didn't think that was a lock. No one said lock.
I'm locking Wake.
Okay,
Wake's got to win one of these games. They got to win.
They won the last time they stepped on the fucking hardwood.
Yeah, against Florida State. That team's terrible.
We just locked up Florida State earlier. Hey, Biden. We just locked up Florida State earlier.
That's a rivalry game off the national championship, which the film I was breaking down in the middle of my sleep. Yes, you have to lock Wake here. This is a spot. Let's go.
Oh, man.
What state is the University of Gulf of America located in? I think Florida's got way too many colleges.
Texas
has a lot of colleges too. I would say like maybe Mississippi. There's not a lot of competition there. We can recruit well.
I got you. So it's our choice. I thought you were saying where were they? Because I was thinking Texas or Florida would have these tax breaks, try to help the university. But
True.
Mississippi, Brett Favre would be stealing. He said, "Yeah, put another college there. Put another college there." So Brian Bosworth is locking up Wake Forest, getting 1.5. Next up, we have Auburn.
One day you're just gonna look up on Fox and Friends and be like, "Hey, there's Moneyline McIntosh. There he is."
Play the game, bro. You'll get rich. Yeah. You know what I mean? Play the game.
I didn't realize that was the goal in life of Colby, that he was shooting for Fox and Friends. He was using us.
Well, who was that? One of the guys. Will. He used to be on ESPN.
Will Kane's a good guy.
Oh God, I fucking hate that guy, dude.
He's better than all those other idiots on ESPN. Oh,
I don't know, man. They're the same level to me. They're the same level.
Orlovsky.
They're the same level. Orlovsky's terrible too. I would he's fucking terrible.
Detroit trash.
Yeah. He's like just a yes man. No matter what, he has just a spineless yes man.
He was UConn. He was Northeast.
He also ran through the back.
He's a lion. He's a lion through and through when he ran out the end zone. He's forever Ford Field. All right.
Good God.
Auburn and Tim Boyle, both terrible Lions quarterbacks, former Huskies.
Auburn's at Ole Miss. This is actually a fire game too. Auburn's laying 2.5. Not so fast. Lock up Chris Beard and company. I know they're off the Egg Bowl. They found something the past couple games. McIntosh?
I like the spot once again for Chris Beard and company. They didn't play well Saturday against Mississippi State. I think they went 4 in a row. Ole Miss. Hotty toddy.
Double lock. Bieniek?
Yeah, I know the teams that they've played in this sample size are very good. But Auburn has lost all 4 of their road games they've played so far this year. Make it 5. Ole Miss.
Triple lock on the Rebs.
Take Beard over fucking nepotism.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I don't think you're wrong.
Friends through eternity, loyalty.
Triple lock on the Rebels.
Friends forever will be together.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Bruce Pearl's over here on Fox News. He's here every other day.
Let's see, one second here. That dude's been a politician his whole life.
He's gonna be great
All right?
in his career. He's gonna be so full of shit. It's gonna be hilarious.
I was driving over here in North Carolina today for get a coffee, me and my wife, and they have all these election signs out with everyone's face on, like the fucking, they plant, like the little signs they plant in the ground, but you have like their face, vote for this guy, vote for this guy. All of them are fucking psychopaths to me. I look at all of them, I'm like, who? I was telling my wife this exact conversation. I was like, I would never want to rule people. Like all these motherfuckers. That's why we have a fucked up world forever. You know what I mean? It's like the drive to want to rule people is in itself, you have to be a sociopath. I saw it firsthand, dude. I fucking used to bartend used to bartend for someone that was like, I watched him go through college and then want to run for mayor, lose, and then become mayor. And by the time he became mayor, he was such an arrogant fucking prick, dude. And I was like, damn, dude, I remember when he had a soul. I remember like when he was coming in here at college, like and I watched him become a fucking dickhead. Just like that. Bruce Pearl, I'm not saying you're a dickhead, but well, maybe I am. Anyway, triple lock on Ole Miss. Next up, Georgia is at Missouri. This Blue Cane spot. We got to fade the Blue Cane spot here. This is a pick.
God,
this is a pick.
Missouri should roll, right?
What are you seeing line wise? Because I see it as off the board right now.
1.5, -1, -115, -105.
Yeah, I like Gates at home, dude.
Yeah, me too. They're off the loss.
Yeah, and Georgia's off of. Just an unbelievable. Yeah, double lock on the Tigers.
You can go line shopping and get +1.5 for either side right now. So, with that said, I agree. I like Missouri at home here as a dog. Let's go.
Triple lock on Dennis Gates and company. Let's fucking go.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock Missouri. Winner.
Stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
All right, I know I got punched in the face the other night when I faded Sparty, but I'm going back to the well. Ducks +10.5. Lock it up. Come on, Dana Altman. Get your fucking team together. You covered against Michigan. I think it's a money line play, Mac.
Hey, Colby. What does the injury report say in front of you?
It says Caleb. Oh, I'm assuming you're talking about the Duck side of it.
Yeah. So against Michigan,
our 45-year-old big man is out.
Yeah, against Michigan, they had the Ewing theory go on because Biddle was out and Shellstad was out. Are both of them projected to be out again?
I'm still taking the points. Still taking them. No, the money line I don't think I'll take, but I'll take the points. Nate Brittle is what we call him.
Brittle. Yeah, it's a really tough because Michigan State is on that second leg of the West Coast trip. This is the spot that they should get bit if the team that you were playing against was fully healthy. If they had a big man to keep you off the glass or at least limit your offensive rebounding chances at second chances there. But I think Michigan State's going to be able to get those. And yeah, I'll lay it. They win by like 13.
Lock?
No, just because of the whole West Coast swing that typically bites teams. But no, I'm going to lay it with Sparty.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Yeah, we're in the Great Northwest here, aren't we? Just like the Seahawks. Yeah. Izzo's going to have those guys ready to rock and roll. They're going to beat the shit out of Oregon. Everybody's talking about Michigan and Purdue in the Big Ten. Sparty's right there. Lock battle. Give me Sparty. They win by 20.
Gandhi on the duck.
Is the hairline of a 45-year-old.
That guy, I mean, come on. He looks like the videos of what's the Duke guard? I'm not trying to make fun of him right now because he's going through shit.
The Duke guard?
He's out in Oregon. I forget his name.
Singler.
Singler. Yeah. Next up, Utah is heading to the Little Apple to take on K-State. K-State is laying 8.5.
Like, what is this?
Take the points. Take the points.
Makes no sense. A lot K-State. They're gonna have one night where they make every shot and win by 20, and they'll think they made up fucking 5 games before that. A lot K-State.
Wow. Darnold is locking up.
W-I-L-D. Cats. W-I-L-D. Wildcat.
Bieniek?
I'll take Kansas State here. Utah coming off their first league win, going in the Octagon of Doom. Definitely not a great spot, but that Octagon hasn't brought any doom in conference play yet. We'll see if the Wildcats can get their first league win.
Butt Bowl, not the Butt Bowl. The Butt Bowl is next. The Battle of the Plains. Texas Tech at Baylor. Baylor is catching 1.5 at home. I will take Baylor. This is fringe lock to me. Mac, what are you doing here?
How about this line? Does it smell to you at all?
It does, but you got the teacher versus student. McCaslin, Scott Drew. I'll lock Baylor. Let's go.
I'll join you.
Foxhole.
Double lock the Baylor Bears.
Hope you have fun in that foxhole, Colby. I hear it's been used already.
Who did I use it on?
It was a part of your blitz pickup. All right, they read that.
Hey, fake news beat. I can't even name the game. Baylor, Foxhole.
Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Lock battle. I'm going Texas Tech here. In these Big 12 big matchups, Baylor hasn't covered a single one. I don't think that happens today against Texas Tech. I'll lay the 1.5 with the Red Raiders. I think it's a cheap line. Cocked on that. Got it at 4. Let's go.
Bieniek on the Red Raiders. Sunday and Mac on the Bears. Next up, Joe Scott is suspended, and the battle for the Ram Falcon Trophy is still going on. Not going to feel the same. Colorado State's laying 20.5. That is just too many fucking points. I will lock up Air Force plus 20.5. They stay within the number. Rams win by 16. Mac?
It should be an Air Force spot. I'll agree with you. I'll lock it.
Aim high, miss small. Double lock on the Falcons. Bieniek?
I'm taking Colorado State. They've lost 2 in a row. They're coming back to Fort Collins. They're getting a team without a head coach, who I think is like not a bad head coach. So I'll take the Rams.
We got the John Wooden Bowl going on. Once upon a time, he left Purdue to go to UCLA. Purdue, UCLA in Westwood at Pauley Pavilion. Boiler up is laying 5.5, and I say not so fast. I'm going to lock up the Bruins plus 5.5. Sam?
This one reeks, man, doesn't it?
It's telling you UCLA is going to win.
Yeah, I agree. Give me Mick Cronin coming back home against these Purdue Boilermakers. They've been asking to get bit, man. They haven't covered in like 4 or 5 games in a row. They've been playing with fire. UCLA did.
Double lock. Bieniek?
So at what point is the turnaround going to happen with the Mick Cronin thing? Like every year it takes him 4 or 5 attempts to try to get the team's attention. And yeah, I agree with Mac. Purdue hasn't played sharp lately. I think UCLA at least covers, and they possibly win the game. So I'll triple lock it with you guys.
UCLA.
Shit. Hobo from Purdue. I hate Purdue. It was the last time they ever won anything anyway.
Triple lock on UCLA. All right, Nick in the chat. Nick in the chat. Who the hell is playing for San Jose State this game? I mean,
oh, dude, you do not want to know the cocktail napkin number on this.
They're catching 17.5 in Reno. I got no, like, each time I bet on these guys, you learn about like 4 guys that don't play. They're the hardest team to bet on in America.
Yeah. Points, no bet.
I'll take the points, but I just can you give us some type of intel. Nope. The fuck's going on over there?
Calling all cars.
Yeah. Exactly. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Oh, man. Has Nevada been able to open it up this bad against somebody this year? No, they haven't. They haven't beaten anybody by this many. I'll take the points. I think 17 is the most they've beaten somebody by this year.
Next up is this game. Bill Self, by the way, want to send our thoughts and prayers to Coach Self. You know, last year I think we speculated that he had a mistress, which might have been cheap of us, but I stand by us being cheap. And we want to make sure that obviously if he's having health issues, that sucks. Because we like to have fun and talk shit, and we want to say love and condolences, or not condolences, love and best wishes with Coach Self and his family, his friends, all that stuff. So now, having said that, I'll take Colorado on the money line. All right.
Do you think his health shit's because they went to altitude in Boulder?
No, he didn't even travel.
I was thinking, dude, yeah.
He didn't even make the trip.
I loved this spot before this news, to tell you the truth. So I don't know that I want to lock it because, like, I was going to lock it with him being there.
Yeah.
Now they might rally. Yeah. I'm going to stay away. Yeah.
I'm going to lock Kansas. The 1 game bump for Bill Self.
McIntyre. Darnold is locking up Kansas. Bieniek?
Yeah, I mean, I was with you in liking Colorado, and I'm not going to overthink it too much. I'm still going to pick the Buffs. I just think that it's going to be a close game down to the wire. The guys pull it out, and they say it was for coach.
Final game on the slate. UNLV is catching 16.5 in Logan. I'm going to lay it with Utah State.
Yeah.
UNLV just pulled that win. I'm going to lock up the Aggies. They win by 25-30. Mac?
Make it a double lock, like you said. Off Grand Canyon loss. UNLV
they stormed on them too.
Yeah. UNLV so up and down. I think Utah State blows them out by 20.
Bieniek?
I will take Utah State. Just a bit too many for me to lock up.
Shout out to Abner, who is giving us $10. Guys, I spent my plus 8.5 money in Tijuana to numb the pain. SD is trash. Never been. San Diego is trash. Never so bad to come back to Atlanta. Oh, you mean Tijuana or San Diego? I'm so. He's saying never been so sad to come back to land on the free. Well, that's because you're in Tijuana. You can shoot off a fucking grenade launcher, and it's just another day in Tijuana. That's normal. Let me tell you, as someone that's been the TJ a bunch, once you get over there, as long as you're not getting pistol whipped or roofied or stabbed, then you're actually having an amazing time. So I think I agree with you.
Is he a Miami fan?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, yeah. Putting 2 to 2 together.
Anyway, top plays of the night, gentlemen, because that concludes a Fire Tuesday slate. What are we giving? 3? 3 still in a dog?
Yeah.
Cool with me.
Rutgers will cover that ridiculous number against Iowa. Seton Hall will cover the number against the Johnnies. Oh my God, am I really going to do this? Kent State will beat Miami, Ohio tomorrow. The money line, the best I'm giving you right now is 150 on NC State. Hang on, let me see if I can get something better out there. I could see Seton Hall winning it, but I don't think they will. Let's go. Well, did I not pick anything else that would cover that? Give me UCLA money line plus 200. They beat Purdue tomorrow. Mac, fire.
I will go Kent State against Miami of Ohio. Love NC State to hand Clemson their first ACC loss, and love Seton Hall catching the number against the Johnnies. I think that'll be a one-possession game. The dog, just saw it. Let's go with the fun one tomorrow. Give me DePaul plus 290 against Butler. Chris Holtman against Stab Mono. Why not? Let's take a Stab plus 290.
Bieniek?
Yeah. I like Arkansas minus 1.5 going back to the well. They were one of my favorite plays the other day against Georgia. Back home here. They haven't lost a home game all year. Against Vanderbilt, who's kind of been scuffling lately. I'll take the Hogs and Bud Walton Arena. Give me Central Michigan plus 1.5. I think the wrong team's favored. They've been pretty good at home this year, especially in league play. I like the chips there against Ball State. And then minus 1.5 Texas Tech on the road at Baylor. I think the student gets the best out of the teacher in that matchup. But also, I think Texas Tech's the better team. Baylor in every big game in the Big 12 so far has not even come close to covering. And then the dog for me, plus 9.5, Evansville. They're plus 400 on the money line.
Ooh, I like that.
Illinois, Chicago. The Flames have been rolling against specifically some of the better teams in the Missouri Valley. Now you get like a bottom tier Evansville, at least this year. And I think the Purple Aces may catch them in a sleepy spot. So plus 9.5, but sprinkle some on the 4-1 money line.
I like it. Noah Bieniek's on Twitter at NoahB77_. Check out the college baseball experience. Moneyline McIntosh, aka Sam Darnold, is on Twitter at SamDarnold1. No, he's on at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The college basketball experience and college football experience are on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. YouTube.com/the college experience. Please, if you can, hit that like and subscribe button. Tell a friend. iTunes, Spotify, all that shit helps. Even if you don't listen to the podcast, you can just grab that and subscribe. It helps us. Why not help us? All right. Till next time, folks. See you tomorrow. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
And we out of here.
I hear there's rumors on the internets.
You know, a lot of people go to college for 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got me thinking about the good shit. The minute that I seen your grill again, it made me good trip. Good dog the mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit the time back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for hope. Just get it straight cause you caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Yeah, sing it.
I get it. I get it, brother. I'll buy you a drink next time I ever see you.
Yeah, last time you got the hot shit that I made, I was not the hot shit. Why? Going through them transitions, reminiscing, damn listen. I can make the biggest change glisten and wouldn't have shit to do with shit but some chips in. I don't get down like that. I'm the super rap mammal with the crown of fact. I'm so sore thumb, sticking out like some stick gum. Out the back with the beat smack. It's dumb, dumb hot, crazy sun hot. More often than not, and not monotonous. And got the hiss in the whole since bottomless. Bottoms up, cause